What's going on, everybody? Y'all come on in, man. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I got one for you. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's the weekly power rankings right here on Black Cat Panther Podcast Networks, man. Um, we're gonna give it to you as only we know how. As only I know how. It's your Sith Lord, your overlord of darkness. Come to the dark side. Darth Goat with you, giving it to you. Only thing I ask, don't you bring that bullshit up in here. Wipe your feet off and don't bring that bullshit up in here.
Appreciate it, Mr. Tank. What's up? This is Thomas Davis, man, and you are watching the Black Cat Panther podcast. Make sure y'all tune in all season long. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast.
Can I run up the score, run up the board, breaking the mall? Ay, ay, walking the door, you know what happened? We step on the floor. Ay, ay, coming from on, you don't want partners, you already know it. Ay, ay, come on my to it, you already know I'm finna go do it. Ay, yeah, I'm locked in and I feel like Mark 10. Ay, walking to a room, chest up with my chin. Ay, already finished for this joint, even begin. The win is what I am, I cannot ever pretend. Ay, yeah, never pretend. Ay, back in the lab again. Ay, you when not touching the friends, ayy. You when not touching the kin, ayy. Putting the points on the board, I'm killing the boys, you know what it is, ayy. Switching the moves, no number two, I came in the win. They said I'm tapped in with the action, they got the master on the master. I can never move passive, I'm active, I can make them go ghost on this cast. But wanna know who running it, just ask us. On the track, I'm gunning it, I'm blasting this, that gas, and diesel, shack and dog.
You know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast.
Hold up. Pay attention.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? Like I said, man, it's y'all know what time it is, man. It's Thursday evening here, Thursday morning, Thursday, whatever. This is when we get into these power rankings. Power rankings, at least why I'm doing it, is an educational segment. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to get y'all to understand and get into the whole football concept about how you go about looking at things. Uh, because when you get out there and say, let's trade for this guy, and the Carolina Panthers need to do this and do that, understand your standings, understand the power rankings, understand the strength of schedule, what's going on with the team, the position, the positioning, things like that. And we right here at Black Cat Panther Podcast Networks have tried our damnedest. We've tried our best to make our listeners and our subscribers, our members, and to understand the game of football. That's one. And the game in which the franchises and the league plays positioning. Okay? Positioning. That's the that is a thing of focus on positioning, timing, positioning, things to do. Hey man, what's going on with the chat, man? KJ the Great, Earl Locklear, man, what's going on, man? Relax and talk sports. Anthony Brown, hey, y'all keep on coming on in, man. I see y'all keep on, floating on up in here. It's early. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into these power rankings. I know y'all guys are driving home and coming on in and listening to the sound of my voice. Y'all know how hey, this year, once again, I tell y'all once again, up is down, East is west, is north, is south, and right is left, and you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff around here, and y'all will see in these power rankings. Y'all gonna see, damn man, I'd have never thought back here in May, right there after the draft in April, that this would have happened, or this guy been a factor in this franchise or this team's success, or one guy here, one guy there. Because we've had one guy be a factor in our success here in the Carolina Panther world. We've had a running back by the name of Rico Dowdle to come in here and affect these games, or affect this franchise to the point of damn near two games. Miami and the Cowboy game, he carried. He carried us. He carried us to victory. Whether if some people want to get a victory to somebody not deserving, or somebody they damn well know should not be carried. No, hey, no victory over there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know to whom I am referring. Um, let's don't get out of touch, or out of hand, or not translucent enough where we can't see, something that's plain like in front of our nose. Okay, let's don't go there. Let's keep it. Let's keep it where it's supposed to be. Let's don't go all out there. You might have some of them people that take you all out there, but not here, not here. You already know what time it is around here. We're not taking people, you know, to grandma house and through the woods and all that bullshit. No. But I tell you, don't bring that bullshit up in here. Okay. All right. Let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it, man. As only we can. Okay. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. I see y'all up in here. Y'all keep coming on in. Y'all keep coming on in. I appreciate it. Hit that like button. Hit that thumbs up, man. And one thing, you know what I'm saying? Man, I love y'all, man, and I'm kind of disappointed in them likes. You know what I'm saying? I need to bring them likes on up, man. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hey, I love the subs, you know what I'm saying? Sub on up, you know what I'm saying? But hit that like button. Y'all know we putting out some ish around this month. Y'all know we putting it out. Y'all know we working hard, man. Y'all know we doing it. Y'all know we doing the damn thing. Come on, go ahead and put it on in for me. Just tap that like button, man. Hey, like Pat say, Dems is free. It don't cost you a dime to hit that like button. Sub up if you really, really like it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it. Let's get into it though. Okay? Here we go. Indianapolis Colts. 7-1 team. Nobody never would have thought it. Nobody never would have thunk it, man. They want to give credit to Jim Irsay's daughter. She walking the sideline um with a pen and pad, but I did a little research on that. The young lady been doing it. She come up in this business. She knew more than her daddy. You know what I'm saying? They should have got their daddy up out the way, man. Curtis, what's up, bro? I see you. I see you. Hey, they should have got their daddy up out the way, but older billionaire hard head. Does that remind you of somebody? Older billionaire hard head, don't want to move. And it's even worse when it's your daddy or your mama. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like that that's in the way. So after Jim passed away, his daughter got it. They 7-1. But okay, what they said today, she not in the way, or she not out there. She got a headset on, walking the, you know what I'm saying, walking the sideline and stuff. But check this out. She say, now listen to her interview. She say why she doing that, or she been doing that, so she can see what the hell is really going on. She's listening in the headset, listening to what the coaches is saying, listening to on the sideline, listening what the players are saying. She's never played the game of football before, but she wants to be in there from the ground level. That's almost like, okay, I worked at warehouses, you know what I'm saying? when I was in college, high school, this and that, right? So me just not having no degree at the time, not having no work experience or whatever. Guess where I started? The motherfucking bottom. Started from the bottom, now you're here. You understand what I'm saying? Started from the bottom. So it's like, okay, well shit, man, I know how to box this up. I know how to put a label on, make a label, I know how to do. That's what she wants to know from the ground all the way up. That's where she been at. That's why they 7-1. She know what the hell she talking about, y'all. Then now while she got the headset on her, she wants to know what's going on in the floor of the game. Like, okay, dude, oh, well, this safety right here, so he just ain't getting it. After 7 games, after 2 years, 3 years, because we got somebody on the team 3 years that ain't getting it. She getting their ass up out of there, and she getting players in here that fit the scheme. Watch the Indianapolis Colts, man, in the next 3, 4 years or whatever. Where will they be? Watch how the consistent winning is going to infect that team or be infect, and it's not because the guys is starting to gel with each other, they love each other, the team coming together, and the this and that. No, this woman here gonna find the right coach, right GM, right this and that, know what they need. You know what I'm saying? Just like Howie Roseman over there in Philadelphia. You understand what I'm saying? What I always tell y'all, organization. That's the owner, that's the GM, that's the money man, all them organization. GM is still a part of the organization. That's the tiers. Organization, GM, the head coach. You starting to come down now. Head coach, then the quarterback. That's the 4 rungs to success. And then you got the team down there. But that's the 4 rungs to success. How you get there? The shit start rolling down here. You got to have that organization in lockstep with these other 3 motherfuckers here, and then boom, you see yourself starting to win. You see yourself starting to win consistently. See, you got people like Be Real right there. Fuck the Colts. Fuck the Colts. Keep pounding. You understand what I'm saying? See, you need you a nigga like you can't learn from nobody, bruh. You better open your eyes. Open your eyes. Anyway, let me finish this right here before I get to you. Before I get to you, you're not gonna wear me today, cool. You're not gonna do it. You ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna get upset because you in here. You better learn something. You in here. You better learn something. Okay. Number 2, Detroit Lions. Same thing. Detroit Lions have great organization, great coaching, great GMs over there. I want to, dang, I can't think of their name, but we did a GM show, and their assistant GM was one of those ones that I had wanted. I can't call his name right now, but I get his name. Yeah, if y'all look it up, somebody put it in the chat. The assistant GM. I wanted that guy over there. He come from the Rams, and I wanted him over here when Dan got that job, because he helped orchestrate over there with McVay and all them boys. They know how to find talent. Detroit Lions, with y'all know how I feel about Dan Campbell, and on and on and on. Hey, number 3, Philadelphia Eagles. Now, the top 3, I even go to 4. Buffalo is number 4, and number 5, Tampa Bay Bucks. Okay? The reason why I went ahead, what's going on, Mr. Wesley? My dog. I see you, boy. Okay? The reason why I did it just like that. Number 3, Philly, 4, Buffalo, and 5, Tampa Bay. Okay? Let's just talk about, y'all know who these teams are. I ain't got to sit there and go over teams and what, and who's making noise and what they doing. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Those top 5 right there are hitting it. GM, organization. Yeah, Ray Agnew. Thank you there, Port Dog. Thank you there, Port Dog 81. Ray Agnew. Yeah, I couldn't get it. Hey, they got GM. They got the either the people with that money, with that money, the owners, them billionaire hells that's got that money, that's got that money on. They either stay out the way, or if they hands on, they know what the fuck they talking about. I say it again. The people with that money on, the motherfucker that write that check, they either stay the fuck out the way and they let them GM and them head coaches run the show. Tampa Bay, I think them people are Russian or whatever the fuck they is. They're a family. They had that organization, bought that organization. They stay out of with the Glazers. They stay out of the way. They write that check. You know what I'm saying? If you see them on the podium, it's cause they don't want something. They ain't all in the damn face. You go over to the Buffalo, them Hunts are that's Kansas City. Whatever their name is, Levi's or whatever the fuck they is. They stay out of the damn way and they let Brandon Bean and them boys run that organization. And then, like I said, Harvey Roseman and yeah, they owner. Y'all know who he is because y'all see him out. Jeffrey Leary. You see him all the time. You know what I'm saying? He up in the box. Hey, he like, yo, I seen the other week. He had his little shower and shit, a blanket over him and everything. It was cold out there. He was just laid back, just watching. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't sending plays down and all in the people's face and every damn thing. No. They don't run it like that. Hell, you get number 6 right here, Kansas City. I just called them the Hunts. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Over there in Kansas City, number 6, number 7, Green Bay. Y'all already know what time it is with that organization. That's the main thing I'm gonna tell y'all about these power rankings today. Organization, ownership, organization. Oh girl, that's why she number 1 up there, Ursay daughter. That's why she number 1 up there. She come in after he passed away. It's the same thing happened to Detroit when somebody else new ownership. It wasn't new ownership, but it was a new part of the family had came in and started running the show. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes it take that new blood to come in there and start running the show, and boom, you got it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a breath of fresh air start to come in and just fill the room or fill the building with a fresh new excitement. But number 7, Green Bay. Number 8, Los Angeles Rams. Same thing. Same thing. The cat over there, stay out the way. He got plenty of damn money. He stays the fuck out the way. He built a whole new damn facility up in there. I told him, boy, hey, hide Sean McVay, hide this one, hide that one. Stay the fuck out the way. He built that he went in there, did what he needed to do. Stay the fuck up out the way. That's what they do. Let his GM, let his coach, let him work. Number 9, Denver Broncos. Once again, they went out there, hired Sean Payton, uh, 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 Elway, all them boys. Let them do their thing. Football people. Number 10, New England. Now, Robert Kraft has been in the way, but look at what he did. Look at what he did. Fired Gerard Mayo's ass, hired old boy from Tennessee, Mike Grable, come in there. You ain't seen nothing on Kraft. You ain't seen him. You ain't seen him right. Let me D'Angelo ass come in here with all that noise. Yeah. Hey, but number 10, New England. And then I'm like, hey, this is what we got going on. Once again, you have to have an organization know what they're doing. Ownership know what they're doing. That way they hire GMs. That way they hire coaches. Either they get the fuck out of the way. You'll start to see these other organizations that don't know what the hell they doing. Guess what's gonna happen as we get lower on into the process of doing these power rankings? Hey, D'Angelo, mute yourself. I don't know why I can't mute. You
Okay,
got a lot
I
of
got
noise
you.
in the background. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't mute. But you'll start seeing a lot of these organizations right here as we going down. You're gonna start seeing poor and poor, poor organizations, poor and poor and poor organizations, poor and poor and poor organizations. Seattle Seahawks, great organizations. Hell, I don't even to tell you the truth. I don't even know who run that organization. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't never hear nothing about them. All they have done, even when in 2003, when we was going up against them, and it used to be the Seahawks and the Panthers, you know what I'm saying? In the early 2000s, I didn't know who. Hey, they coaches, we knew they players, shit like that. Everybody stayed behind the scenes. And Seattle has had with Pete Carroll and all them guys like that, and the players and building the Legion of Boom and this and that. You heard about some people in their front office. Even Dan Morgan was over there, a couple other people, that's gone here and there and gotten GM jobs and all kinds of shit like that. The Seattle organization has stayed, boom, tried and true, going on, winning. When you have that stability, that's what you do. They ain't went down. I don't remember when Seattle has went down. Maybe it might have had a year or so or something like that where they went down and they was in the bottom of the barrel. But I haven't I can't remember the last 10, 12 years where Seattle been bottom feeders. I can't remember it. How about that? Hey, how about y'all fellas? Y'all remember? Do y'all remember anything like that?
Can you still hear background noise go?
No, no, no. You good now, bro. You good now. You
Okay.
got two screens up. You got two screens up, Q. But yeah. Do y'all remember? Um, Seattle haven't. Do y'all remember them being a bottom feeder? Or, you know, a easy win.
It's
Maybe 1 year,
it's been a
2 years, or
long
somewhere like that.
it's been a long time. It's been a long time. Even with Gino, even when Gino was quarterback and they wasn't bottom feed. It's been a long time since Seattle been a bottom feed. Long time.
They've always had winning, consistent winning years, and you know what I'm saying. We round here not to talk shit about us right now. You know what I'm saying. But we jumping and hollering when we win back to back games. You know what I'm saying. These motherfuckers around here have back to back seasons like it ain't shit. You know what I'm saying. A winning culture, develop the
Mm.
winning culture all the way through. So Seattle Seahawks number 11, number 12. Once again, San Francisco 49ers. Once again, John Lynch, like I said, the Hunts, the Levi's, or something, whatever they people name is, you only see them motherfuckers when they go up there to the podium and they winning NFC championships, Super Bowls, and shit like that. That's the only time you see them people. That's the only time you hear about them people. Other than if they cutting some kind of damn business deal some damn where, you know what I'm saying? Or trading for somebody, or they done wrote a check, you know what I'm saying? Some damn where. You don't hear about them people no damn. Organization, organization, organization. That lady up there, y'all
Yeah,
need to
yeah.
go up there, Google that chick up there in Indianapolis and see what she doing. People, she need to get off the sideline. She not bothering nobody on that goddamn sideline. If y'all go and look at the story and see what's going on with her on that sideline, she is learning. She learning just like you would from the bottom to the damn top. She starting at ground zero and learning. That way she said that way she'll know when they need something or even before they need something. If they need some more goddamn Gatorade bottles, she gonna buy them the best damn Gatorade bottles, you know what I'm saying? That's squirting your mouth right. Yeah, she gonna know how to do the shit, you know what I'm saying? from the bottom to the top, D'Angelo. That's what she
Right.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah. She
What?
ain't writing down play, sending down a goddamn trick play that somebody ran that they seen on TV. Don't know what the hell she know what the hell she doing, bruh. Number 13, Pittsburgh. Say no more. Pittsburgh, the Pittsburgh Steelers have been the epitome of the National Football League as a franchise since this motherfucker started. Since day one. The Rooney family or is football royalty. Done. Don't talk about it no more. Pittsburgh probably has put out, now this is just a statement I'm saying. I know somebody will fact check me. Probably got the most gold jackets in the league. Would y'all boys say that? You know what I'm saying? As far as gold jackets, as far as Hall of
Yeah,
Famers,
them are the
gold, gold.
Patriots.
Yeah, yeah,
Them
they
are the
definitely up there.
Patriots.
Yep. Yeah, and the
Yeah,
Cowboys, them pay the Cowboys.
yeah. It's an organization thing, y'all. You see what I'm saying? Pittsburgh, number 13. Number 14, the Los Angeles Chargers. The Chargers are probably up this far now because Harbaugh started this thing 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? They, like I said, old buddy's a new owner over there. He built SoFi Stadium. He stays out the way. He got that money. He went in there. He let his money talk. They own him. He let his money talk. You know what I'm saying? And they hired the right coach. And they getting ready to do what they need to do. And number 15, the Jacksonville Jaguar. Now, see, I looked at this thing and I said, Jacksonville. Oh, hold D'Angelo, we hear you. We hear you
I
signal.
got you. I got you.
Uh, uh, uh. Jacksonville Jaguar. Shah Khan. Y'all know he looked like a little genie man. He got a little mustache with a curl in and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see him? But he got that money. And now he's spending that money right. He got him a coach. He got him a quarterback. You don't never see him. He might be up there and smiling and shit with his players or whatnot. But I ain't never heard him getting in the damn way. You know what I'm saying? They just couldn't, as an organization, get out of their way as a new organization. But that's the top 15. What y'all boys think? And I'm glad to see y'all up on the panel. You know what I'm saying? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Q and D'Angelo. What y'all boys think? Top 15.
I missed the top five, but what you saying right now, I don't have no argument about it. What I've heard so far. I ain't got no argument about it at all, bro.
Yeah. And really, the whole thing is with this power rankings, see, because I focus on something when I'm going through the power rankings, but this what I'm focusing on today about the power rankings is organization. I listened to the Ursay lady this morning on I think it was Good Morning Football or whatever. They was focusing on her because people was talking about how she was on the sideline and this and that, but they really showed why she was on that sideline, what she was doing on the sideline, and they showed her background story. Cause people was talking, oh, that woman, she don't know nothing about no football. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. She come up in it when she was since she was a little girl. You know what I'm saying? Out there, and her daddy groomed them. It's three of them. He groomed them to take over. You know what I'm saying? To take over the organization. But so that's the top 15 right there, y'all. Uh Number 16, Chicago Bears. Old organization. Old organization. Been here since damn near the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? 16. That's another organization right now that's in the hunt for the playoffs. That's why they up here in the top 15, top 20. Houston, Houston, Texas, Houston Texans. Their owner was full of shit. Then he moved out the damn way. He got the right people in there. They have been in the AFC South a perennial powerhouse the last 3 years. They got their quarterback, they got their coach, they got their GM now. You see what I'm saying? Everything is starting to lock and step into place going up them rungs of that ladder. Hey, that's what it takes, y'all. Dallas Cowboys. Y'all all know him, Jerry Jones. But you see, he's starting to go down now. Now, I told you, after 16, right there, 17, those are bubble teams. I told y'all those are bubble teams now. right here to 18. Dallas Cowboys are on the bubble. But Jerry Jones won't get out of his own motherfucking way. His son and all them motherfuckers is probably waiting for him to get. But Jerry, make no mistake, Jerry know what the fuck he doing, but sometimes you be like, God damn, Jerry. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is you doing? He been in the game for a minute. Everybody around him can't question him. He ain't absolute. He is absolute over there, but he know enough to not make himself absolute. They got a triarchy over there. It's him and his son Steven. And when Steven can't talk sense into Jerry, they got a tiebreaker guy. And I don't know what his official title is over there, but he breaks the tie over there. And I don't know why he didn't break the tie over there, not to send Michael Parsons some down where, or what the hell went on with that. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So 18, Dallas Cowboys. 19, hey, yours and my Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers have broke the top 20, y'all. The motherfucking Carolina Panthers have broke the top 20. And they say over 2 games stretch when Chuba Hubbard was injured, Dowdle set a franchise record 473 yards for scrimmage, and the Carolina Panthers went 2-0 for the season. The former Cowboys running back has a team leading 551 rushing yards to go with 121 carries, while the Panthers are splitting series between Hubbard and Dowdle now. Currently has made an impact plays. He's still making impact plays. And I got something. Now, y'all remember what I just said. Y'all remember what I just said? Because I got something to come back as soon as I finish these power rankings. I got another quote by somebody to read to y'all when I finish these power rankings. But they say the reason why we up here at 19 and the reason why we have done what we've done, Rico Dowdle, the running game. 473 yards from scrimmage, 551 rushing yards. Y'all remember that off of 121 carries. Y'all remember that now. Y'all boys got it too? Y'all boys got it? I hope y'all boys got it. Number 20, Washington Commander. 21, Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Vikings have taken a step back, y'all. They coming up. They moved up one spot. You know what I'm saying? The quarterback got hurt. They went back down. They got Carson Wentz now. You know what I'm saying? I don't think JJ might play a little bit later, but I think they're going.
JJ
Kellen
about to
Mond
play
might.
this week, go. JJ about to
Yeah,
play this
yeah,
week.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I think they're going. What they going to say? They're going. So they didn't bring him right straight back. You know what I'm saying? Off of that injury, and I think they done came to realization. You know what I'm saying? We ain't getting ready to tear the league up this year. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring this boy in a little bit more slowly. He playing. You know what I'm saying? Make sure he don't get hurt again. Cause that's his second injury. That's their quarterback of the future. All right. Minnesota 21. The Baltimore Ravens, who people had, they 22, y'all. People had them going to the Super Bowl, or at least going to the AFC Championship. I think Lamar comes back this week as well. But I mean, y'all seen the Baltimore Ravens. Y'all seen what happened. They had some injuries. They can't get it right on defense. I mean, I thought they'd probably make a defensive move before the end of the deadline, but I haven't seen it. They might chalk it up and come back a little bit stronger come next year. Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow got hurt. Y'all already know what time it is with that. This, that, the third. Hey, defense. They spend a lot of offensive money with Joe Burrow in there. They outscore people. You know what I'm saying? Without that, without that is the piece to their puzzle. That's like the big centerpiece. That's like T. Higgins, Chase, you know, the tight end. They get the line straight. What else can you say about the Cincinnati Bengals? With the captain being hurt, fuck it, they ain't going nowhere. Everybody know they ain't going nowhere down no damn Joe Burrow. 24, Arizona Cardinals. Miami at 25. Y'all already know what. These are 2-6 teams, y'all. So, 2-6 teams. The fucking Falcon at 26. So, and like I told Red, like I told Wolf now, y'all chasing Panther ass. Y'all chasing Panther ass. I don't know what the hell they doing coming up here talking about the Bucks. They chasing us. I ain't got no time for them. They 26. 27, the Cleveland Browns. New York Giants, Scottaboo just got hurt. They found with Jackson Dart, they found a quarterback. The defense is what it is. I'll go ahead and tell y'all a rumor that's floating around there. We looking at Kayvon Thibodeau. That's a rumor that's been floating around there. I don't think we can talk about this a little bit later on. I don't think Thibodeau is good as Burns. I know he ain't. Burns got 10 sacks.
He ain't. Yeah, he ain't nowhere near good as Burns. Hell.
Yeah, it's Burns and Myles Garrett right now leading the league. So, but y'all didn't want to pay him, and that's all I got to say
Right.
about Burns. Cause Timothy a little bit hot about Burns. Brian
right.
Burns is
Right.
my guy. Y'all know I ain't never got off that motherfucking. Y'all
Well,
know I ain't
me
never
and you,
and I ain't
me and
never
you
come
both,
up.
me and you
I
both
ain't
go.
never
God damn
coming
it,
off that square.
I ain't
I
never
still
coming
love
off of
Burns.
Brian Burns.
I tell you what, fuck it, D'Angelo, fuck it, cause they talking about my man Burns,
Yeah.
Brian Burns. If you pay Burns, to me was kind of like Cam Newton in the facility. He was a leader. He went out there. You can see Burns out there, like on Halloween, where they was all at Carowinds and in the community and all kinds of shit
He
like
was
that. You know what I'm saying?
reliable, reliable,
Cam,
reliable.
exactly. I don't see Kayvon Thibodeau doing shit like that. If he getting ready to be a Panther for the next 8 years,
And
you know what I'm saying?
he ain't
I don't.
reliable either. Kayvon Thibodeau injury
Yeah,
prone. That bitch stay hurt.
yeah. I don't see him all in the community and all. You know what I'm saying? Like that. A key guy, a franchise guy, quarterback, edge rusher, left tackle, center, uh, fucking X receiver. Any of them guys that's your franchise guy, billboard type guys need to be in the community. They need to live here. They need to have their kids, you know what I'm saying, in school here. I'll have businesses here. They need to be entrenched in the community. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
To me now, they need to be like, yeah, North Carolina Heart just bought a big house here, yeah, yeah. Because those guys ain't saying, oh man, well, I just signed a contract. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be here
So they
next
gave me the
year.
most money.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna be here next year because
Right,
I want to go back to LA or I want to go. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that.
right.
I'm here. I'm here. Okay. Uh, 29 Las Vegas Raiders. Number 30 New Orleans Saints. 31 New York Jets. And the worst team in the league now, since the Jets won, they won, is the Tennessee Titans. Cam Ward, he's good. Cam Ward, he's a rookie. I ain't gonna shit on him. But I told y'all Cam Ward was not no number one pick. He was, if I was Tennessee, I'd have traded back. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? No, no, no. Cam Ward ain't it, homie. So that's 1 through 32, y'all. Uh power rankings. What y'all boys think?
He gets no argument out of me with those rankings. But from everything I heard, it sound about accurate to me. Even with us being in 19, I mean, hey, we 500, so we deserve to be, in the within the top 20. So I'm not mad at all with those rankings.
Okay. Why you saying that? This is where I'm at. Now I told y'all I was gonna come back. And this is a quote by your head coach, one Dave Canales. Now it says, Coach Canales says starting Rico Dowdle going forward is something they're looking at this week. starting Rico Dowdle is something that they're looking at. He says that Chuba Hubbard has meant a lot to this team. Wanted to give him an opportunity following his calf injury. But we can't ignore the fact that Rico has been exceptional. Let me read that again. Let me read that again. Everybody turn your damn volume up. Coach Canales says starting Rico Dowdle going forward is something they're looking at this week. What the fuck you got to look at? You see what I'm saying? He trying to be nice. Dave Canales don't have no balls, y'all. He don't have no balls. I'm not saying like drivers say fire Canales and all that shit right there. But Canales, you need to take control of your team. You need to be
Well,
if
can I say
Dan ain't
something on that,
listening,
Go?
go ahead. Hurry up now. Hurry up, D'Angelo. Hurry up.
No, if you ain't finished, keep going.
Now, hurry up. You done interrupt me. Hurry up now. I know you like Canales. He ain't got no balls. He ain't got no balls. And I know that's
See,
what you getting ready to say. I know that's what you getting ready to say.
that ain't what I'm about to say. That ain't about to that ain't what I'm about to say because
Go ahead.
let me let me see. Let me put it. Let me look at it another way. You know, and I get Canales and I understand because he's right. I mean, Chuba was the heartbeat of the team. You know what I'm saying? Chuba was the one that
Fuck that
that
shit,
has.
D'Angelo.
So you got to get. And he's the one. They paid him. Go. You know how this shit go. Go. They paid him. So they had to give Chuba every opportunity to keep his job. You know what I'm saying? They gave Chuba that big contract. There's no way they could just hand the damn reins over to Rico. They couldn't do it, regardless of how good. And we all know Rico is a better running back than Chuba. But due to the fact they gave Chuba all that money, they couldn't just hand it to him. They had to at least give him a chance. To even goddamn put up similar numbers to Rico, you know, and it ain't even close. So they left with no choice. You know. I mean, it was a money thing. I get it. It was a
Boy,
money thing.
I
Come
hear
on, let me
D'Angelo
eat
over
you.
here making
Go ahead.
excuses all
No,
goddamn ready.
Go ahead, Q.
no,
Go
I'm
ahead,
not,
Q. Go
man.
ahead, Q.
Go ahead, Q. Go ahead,
I'm gonna
Q.
read it. I'm gonna read it
Where
again.
you been?
Go ahead, Q. Go ahead, Q.
I been, man. Look,
Go ahead,
I
Q.
had a student, man, and I took some days off when I finished him, and I just didn't trust that motherfucker. I had to get that bitch out of my goddamn truck, man. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
hear you.
I've been dealing with a crazy ass goddamn student.
I hear you. Motherfucker about to dump you in the damn back, huh?
Hell no, motherfucker just had some females way crying and shit, man. And I had, I'm like, God damn it, he talking to me all the time, and you know what I'm saying? I'm like, if I get on the podcast, he liable to goddamn say I'm not teaching him the way I supposed to be teaching him. So I was like, man, let me get that motherfucker
Yeah,
out of my
yeah.
goddamn truck.
You'd have to whoop his ass.
Yeah, let me get that motherfucker out of my goddamn truck. Yeah.
You had to whoop his ass. He sound like a motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah. I never seen nothing like it, man. I had to get him on my goddamn truck.
Some crazy niggas out here, man. Yes, it is.
God damn.
So one more time. Coach Canales says starting Rico going forward is something they're looking at this week. He started that Chuba, he stated, that Chuba Hubbard has meant a lot to this team. Wanted to give him an opportunity following his calf injury. But we can't ignore the fact that Rico has been exceptional. He wanted to, like you said, here you go. We paid him, and I just want to be loyal to my guys. I gotta get. You can't lose your starting position because of injury. But I can't ignore the fact that he's better. See, he tried to put it as nice. Rico
Yeah.
has been accepted. He tried
Yeah,
to
yeah,
put
But
it
yeah.
what y'all?
nice. He
What
tried to
what
put
what
it.
what
He
Yeah,
was
tried
he?
to put it nice.
What was he supposed to say? Go. How was he supposed to say it?
Huh?
What was he supposed to
Just
say?
like I said. Just
Oh,
like I
here
said.
we go.
Just like
Here
I
we
said.
go.
Just like
Here
I
we
said.
go.
This motherfucker ain't shit compared to Rico. Rico got 400 some odd yards. You
Come
can't do
on,
what
man.
Rico do. You
You
can't
know
catch like
goddamn
Rico.
well
Call
he
a
You
couldn't
spade
say
a
that
ain't
spade
shit.
is
got to
what
prove
Goat say.
nothing.
Call a spade a
Fuck
spade. Tell that
Chuba.
motherfucker like it
Fuck
is.
you, Chuba.
Come on
Get the
now.
fuck up out of here. You
Fuck him.
backing up Rico, goddammit.
Fuck him.
Shouldn't have got hurt,
That that's
nigga. That's
that's
what he should have
powerful
said. Shouldn't
niggatry
have got
right there.
hurt,
Now
nigga.
that's some powerful niggatry.
Should have
That's some
got hurt,
powerful
nigga.
Powerful
niggatry
nigga
right there.
tree.
Lost your
Yeah.
job, nigga.
Come
You the backup now,
Come
nigga.
on now.
That's what I should have said. That's what
No,
I
man.
said.
Y'all. Come on. Yeah, that's what we would have said. But he can't. Come on, man. He can't come out and say no shit like
Yes,
that.
he can. He want
Yeah,
to
he
win
can't
games.
do
He
it.
want to keep his job, don't he? He want to keep his job.
Well,
Bye, nigga.
I don't. I'm not.
Don't like it.
But even I get it. I mean, now the thing where I don't agree with him this past Sunday, it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Rico should have got the majority of the carries, and it should have been. It shouldn't even had to be said. You know what I'm saying? We should have seen it with our own eye. He didn't have to speak on it. He could have just showed us. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to
He
speak on that shit.
that's where Canales' pussiness come in. You understand what I'm saying? That's where his pussyism come in. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I call him a pussy ass motherfucking coach. You know what I'm saying? He got these we gonna play Rico. Chuba's back. Chuba's back. Nah, man, fuck that shit. Fuck that. Hard as Rico run. I told y'all the other day, Rico hit that motherfucker linebacker or safety came down. Rico folded that nigga at the line of scrimmage. Folded him. I ain't seen nobody drop Rico on first contact yet, unless it's
You're
a
right. I
matchup.
ain't either.
Not one
Yeah,
on
I
goddamn
ain't
one.
either.
Not one on one. Shit.
I didn't.
Chuba Hubbard had 4
I
tackles, no
underrated. I
tackles.
underrated Rico. I didn't think. I thought Rico was okay. I thought it was a little better than Tuba, but I didn't think Rico was this good. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't because I'm like, goddamn, if he that damn good, Dallas would have goddamn signed him back. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I watched Rico, but I didn't see this in Dallas. The shit he doing with us, he didn't run like that in Dallas. He didn't run like that
No,
in Dallas.
he thought that. He probably thought that, and this is true right here, D'Angelo. I gave y'all 1,000 yards. Y'all gonna, I want to, how them guys want to be cowboys and stuff. So he'd have
Yeah.
probably took that discount or the money that he was looking at in Dallas as 1,000 yard feature back, as 1,000 yard
Mhm.
feature back. Now he's saying, no, I'm him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
top back money. I done
Yeah.
did a
Yeah.
thousand, you know what I'm saying, that year. I done some shit over here. I carried these motherfuckers over here to 2 victories. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then when they
Yeah.
brought their feature back, I outshined this nigga. I'm
Yeah.
outshining the quarterback. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Y'all got to
Yeah.
do something. He gonna
Yeah.
make it very hard for the Carolina Panthers to let him walk out the motherfucking door.
Yeah.
That's just all it is too.
Yeah. If they gonna,
Okay?
it's something. They gonna have to do something about it though.
They gonna have to do something. Cause if they let him leave up out of here, to be some of the dumbest motherfuckers that walk the earth.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
But they can't. They gonna have to figure out something with you. But because they can't have two big contracts in that backfield, they ain't gonna be able to do that. So they gonna have to figure out something with you. But they gonna have to do something with you.
Okay. Now, Canales goes on to say that starting Dowdle is something they will look at and have been talking about as a staff. Something that they have to look at, and they've been talking about it as a staff. And that's the words that come out his mouth, y'all. That ain't nothing Goat said. That's what this motherfucker said. So he finally said that they've been looking at it, talking about it as a staff, and that's something that they're gonna have to look at. You think? Oh, really? You think? Huh? Something you got to look at? You a genius, Canales. You a motherfucking genius. Boy, I tell
I'm
you.
I mean, y'all, we just hearing the podium talk, man. I mean, Canales has been political about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Canales know that Rico should be starting over two, but I mean, who's to say that that this call didn't go over his head? It was somebody above him that was saying, "Look, we got to play Rico. We got to play Chuba. We paid him. We at least got to play him these couple games coming off this injury, which I understand that. You know what I'm saying? You coming off a calf injury, so you know." He wasn't I'm pretty
I,
sure.
I don't think that, Jens. I don't think that. I think he can at least make that call. Now, quarterback call or defensive call, we know good and damn well. I'm okay. Let me put it even out there for you. It was an article that said they sat around there and he had to go to Dan Morgan and get Dan Morgan to release DJ Johnson and somebody else, one of them safeties or one of them corners or whatever it was, so that them younger boys could start because Evero pretty much told him to get the hell on out of his face. You know what I'm saying? Because Evero even said
Yeah,
he like Vic Fangio and them and Don Capers. He don't play rookies like that. And then in that
yeah,
Miami game, all them rookies started right after he got rid of. So
right,
he pretty much
right,
had to get them boys out the motherfucking way. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't go in there and
yeah,
tell his defensive coordinator, I want such. I want Scorton. I want Princely. I want Corey Thornton. I want, you know what I'm saying? Whoever to get more
right.
burn. Or this guy, and that guy. He couldn't do it. He can't do it. He's a pussy. Not tell me he
I
ain't
ain't,
D'Angelo.
I'm not gonna
You
call my
mean you
coach no
talk
pussy. I don't think he a pussy, man. I don't.
pussy. It's a pussy. Punk motherfucker who got who
A
hey,
pink powder
he
puff
pussy.
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 Damn. There you go. I ain't gonna call my coach no pussy. I don't think he a pussy. I just think he got as a chain of command right now. He ain't earned the stripes to be able to throw his weight around. That's what I'm saying.
He the head coach.
I mean, but come on, but we all know there are some coaches that are hamstrung. You know, if you gotta. A lot of times these young coaches they gotta goddamn earn their stripes. He ain't earned the stripes yet to be able to throw his weight around yet. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he gets in the playoffs this year, then maybe he'll be able to throw a little weight around. Right now, I don't think he can't throw his weight around like he wants to.
I don't see that, D'Angelo. I think you're wrong, D'Angelo. I think you're wrong.
He
And
is
I think he's a pussy.
pussy.
And yeah,
Y'all
and
take
that's
that
just
man
it.
kindness for weakness.
I
That
think
man
he's a
cutthroat
pussy.
like a
And,
motherfucker.
well, he's a sneaky pussy then. He's a sneaky pussy. How about that? He'll stab you in the back, and that ain't no damn better. You know what I'm saying? If he stab you in the, if he, so that means he like one of them. Hey, coach, I'm playing this week. Yeah, yeah, boy, I love you. I love you, boy. You know what I'm saying? You my guy. And then here come Saturday or Friday. You know what I'm saying? Somebody
You
started.
sound like
Nah,
Matt
that ain't
Rule.
the game. Yeah,
Remember
it sound
Matt
like
Rule
Matt
used to
Rule.
do
Nah,
that shit
nah, I ain't gonna let
with
you. Nah, I
Cam
don't
say,
think.
But damn,
what Cam say?
I ain't gonna do him. I
Coach,
ain't
you
gonna let
got to
you
make
put
a
him on that level.
decision. You can't say that right there. You can't do that, man. It's the NFL. Come on now.
come on, D'Angelo. You got to be better than that, bro.
I mean,
You got to be
you're
better than
right. There is some things that I don't agree with, but I gotta, I gotta have his back. Y'all know I like Canales, so I agree with everything.
I like
Fuck
him.
though.
I like him.
I don't
I
agree
like
with
him.
everything that he does, but I just think for some reason that he is a silent assassin. That's what I think he is. I think he's fucking.
D'Angelo,
I
do
ain't
you
gonna.
realize how you always have to come back after the fact? Because go to tell you some shit like this right here and be dead right. And you have to say, well, I didn't see that shit. Go. I didn't see it. I
Like
didn't
that,
see
most,
it.
but a lot of time me and Goat see shit the same way. It's very rarely that I don't see shit
Mm,
the way Goat. So that don't happen too often. It has happened. I mean, we've all
mm,
been wrong about it. It ain't nobody 100% right. But I
mm.
just, I just don't think. I think his hands are tied in some situations. You see what he did to
Oh, yeah?
Bryce last year? He said this little lad down real quick,
Ah, I
and
don't
and
think that
did
was his.
and didn't cry about it either, and was very blunt on a week to week basis when they would goddamn ask him back.
Well, see, the problem is Andy come out in this motherfucker and can't do his goddamn job, win the fucking game with
Well,
his
yeah,
dumb ass.
yeah, but
Got one
yeah,
job to do.
you're right, but Andy numbers look just like Bryce, just like I've been seeing motherfuckers talking about goddamn if Bryce would have played, we would have won. I'm like, you bitches goddamn crazy. You think Bryce would have beat Buffalo? I
A bunch
don't
of
think
bitch
Bryce.
niggas. Shout
I
out
don't
to
think
Uncle
Bryce could
Jerome.
do. Well, if Bryce could have spent them plays a little better than that, a lot better than that. Okay, I don't know what the fuck Andy was out there doing. Bryce could have extended them
that.
plays, but.
Well,
Huh?
once again, I think Andy over with, man. Like
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
first year,
Andy's
type
done.
second year, Andy was better.
He is.
Now you
That nigga done.
2 years removed from, you know what I'm saying? He's done. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't play pretty much nothing last year. You know what I'm saying? Them 2 games, that little spell right there, and then he got hurt. Now they saying he got another goddamn thumb injury, and I guess that's
Right,
gonna be why Price
How
is
the fuck
coming
he
back.
get
You know
that?
what I'm saying?
right.
That's their way of pushing it.
Every
So
guy,
whenever they want to
they
move a nigga out the
his,
way, they just put an
his
injury on
thumb hurt.
their ass, a
His
mysterious
thumb hurt.
injury.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
His thumb hurt.
yeah,
His thumb hurt.
yeah,
Yeah. Go
yeah.
back
That's
to
Yeah,
what
the
they do.
just
injury.
like they did with Bryce.
That's what. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I
They
looked at
fake a
some
goddamn
injury
injury.
reports.
Yeah,
Where
they
they were
just did
saying,
that this week. I want
yeah,
Bryce could
yeah,
have
yeah.
played. Bryce could
And they
have
got the
played this
thumb.
week.
Yeah, he was. He was walking
And
around looking
he
stupid.
go, he gonna play this week. He gonna play against Green Bay.
No, I'm
He gonna
talking
play
about
against
Buffalo.
Green Bay.
Against Buffalo, he could have played.
Oh, against
Yeah,
Buffalo,
they want
against
to
Buffalo.
preserve his record.
Yeah,
He,
yeah,
he,
yeah.
he won't that goddamn hurt where he couldn't have played.
Well, it don't matter. Both of them games, he'd have been outgunned. He'd have been outmatched. He'd have
Right.
been
But
no.
I wanted that to go on wax.
Yeah,
I want
but
that to
that's the
go on
problem.
wax.
Canales know exactly what you know. He know if this
Right.
boy come out here and
Right.
look bad against Buffalo and shit
Exactly.
like that, he got to
Right.
go
Exactly.
Yeah.
back in the draft and he got to get
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
quarterback. So he trying to save this boy as much as he could,
Yeah. Yeah.
even though he
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
want this motherfucker. He trying to
Yeah.
save him.
Yeah. You're absolutely right.
Try.
But that's why I think they won't play Hendon Hooker. I think if they put Hendon Hooker in that motherfucking game and he look better throwing that ball than Bryce, it's gonna be another
It's gonna be
problem.
chaos.
Gonna be another problem.
Okay. Hold that thought for 1 second. Y'all hear what D'Angelo said? Y'all just hear what D'Angelo said. They elevated Mike White.
Yep. Yep.
They didn't elevate Hendon Hooker. Something
But
is
they
in
didn't
the
cut.
motherfucker.
But they didn't cut Hendon Hooker. They didn't elevate him, but they didn't cut him. So why you don't cut him if he ain't good enough to play? Why you just don't cut his ass?
Okay.
Why
Once
you don't
again,
cut him?
I was listening to something this morning. The guy broke it down. And it's some shit that we know. Hendon Hooker. Once again, I'm gonna tell y'all about Hendon Hooker for people that's in the back. Come talking that crazy shit. Hendon Hooker was damn near before he got hurt at the
Better
University of
quarterback.
Tennessee. Was in the running for the Heisman. The same year that y'all motherfucking quarterback won the Heisman.
Mm-hmm.
He was a Heisman nominee. Going into matter of fact, he was the number one.
Number
He's
one
bigger,
quarterback.
he's faster. The the
Strong
the the, the,
arm.
the, Yeah, the shit over there in Detroit did not fit Hendon Hooker. That's why he
Right.
didn't look good. It's set up for
Right.
Jared Goff, who is a statue in the pocket. It's set up
Right.
to in the pocket. Hendon
To play in
Hooker,
the pocket.
our RPO game and our rollout game fits him. The players that we got
Mm-hmm.
fit him.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, the
Fits
players
him
we
to
got
a
fit
T.
half the damn league.
It fits him to a T. He can come in here and look spectacular. But guess what? They don't want him to. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry to tell y'all this.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. Because you say, well, hold up. Mike White got that. So, then why? So what you telling me? Hendon Hooker a dummy? He been here since
So, he been here since the season started.
and then Mike White come 2 weeks after Mike White got control of the playbook that quick. So Hendon Hooker must be a dummy. He
Right.
a dummy?
Right. Right.
Huh?
Hey,
Ain't no
what's
way.
going on,
Yeah,
Ain't
fellas?
no way.
he's a
Ain't no
threat.
way a nigga. Yeah, he's a threat.
What's
He
that at
ain't no dummy.
336?
He's a threat. It ain't no way
Yep.
no nigga who was runner up for the in the Heisman SEC. Y'all say that's the best college football in the nation. University of Tennessee, Power 5 school, had success, and now he's a dummy.
Right.
He a dummy.
Hey,
He's a bona
God, I
fide
don't
Yeah,
believe
dummy,
I
they
heard
say.
you right. You said they elevated who?
Mike
Mike
White.
White.
Mike White.
How the hell that happened?
But you gotta look at it deep though, because if they elevate Mike White, but you should be cutting Hendon Hooker then. Why you not cutting Hendon Hooker?
Well,
If
I
you bring
told
in
you,
Mike, I know
and
exactly. Yeah, right.
Andy Thurman is hurt, so somebody got to be quarterback too. It's not Henry Hooker. They elevated
Right.
Mike White to play behind Bright
Yep.
this week.
Huh.
Not Henry Hooker. And the question is on the table, why?
Yep.
When Henry Hooker was a power five player in college, and this offense fits him to a T. Why? Why?
Yeah, I can't explain that. Yeah, I'd like somebody to
But
ask Dave about that.
yeah, right. But you put two and two together. Use your common sense. You know, we all know that Hendon Hooker would look. Hendon Hooker would be able to throw that goddamn ball downfield. He would look a whole lot better than Bryce. I guarantee you he would.
Okay. I just told y'all. See, 336 come in here, he said he don't understand. I just told you. I read the thing about Chuba Hubbard when he come back off the calf injury. The pussy ass head coach can't make the goddamn decision. I read the thing about he had to get cut them DJ Johnson and all them boys. Cause the pussy ass head coach can't make the decision. The pussy ass head coach don't want the
Damn.
quarterback to look good.
That nigga reading Canales'
I'm
rights.
telling you.
Right. He's a talking pure shit about my goddamn coach. God damn.
Yeah. You shake your titties for him, but there it is.
Shit.
But there
That's
it is.
why 336. You go
The pussy
elevate. You
ass
already
coach.
have. I mean, Mike White, who last time what he played the Cowboys when Dak got hurt, he played efficiently or whatever. But this ain't. He's a statue once again, like Andy. He ain't gonna be no better than goddamn Andy. If Bryce Young go limping out this goddamn game, Michael Parsons and them gonna eat that bitch for lunch.
Hmm.
Y'all thought it was bad with Andy. Y'all talking shit about Andy, huh? Huh? Shit. Okay. Mike White fooled around this motherfucker. That nigga fooled.
In the words of your boy, he launched. That nigga launched.
Lunch. When you
Yeah, I
got a
need them to ask
25,
Dave
20,
about that because I'm
you got a
confused.
25, 26-year-old that can throw, that can run, and you got him sitting in the mud. Hell, he probably ain't even gonna make the trip to Green Bay. He's sitting at the house. He in Charlotte. Hell, he with me. Heisman Trophy candidate. Whole nine. Why?
How much of this
Why
playbook
D'Angelo?
did Mike White get in 2 weeks?
Say that again, go.
Why D'Angelo? Huh? Why?
I I told you why.
I just
We all
told you.
know why.
Your pussy,
Yeah.
your pussy ass head coach.
So,
Well,
go, he ate that playbook in 2 weeks?
He devoured that motherfucker 336. He didn't eat that bit. He
Okay, so
devoured that bit.
if he ate that playbook in 2 weeks, he ought to be the starter. Wouldn't you think? I mean, this is
Yeah,
incredible.
because
Oh hell, here we go.
Yeah, this
yeah,
is
because he's
incredible
one more.
learning, ain't it? God
He's
damn.
one more game to go starting quarterback. He's had more success in the NFL than your starting quarterback. And you, well, not say your backup, but your starting quarter. Yeah, 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 yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
go, you bring a
yeah.
motherfucker in for 2 weeks and they know the whole playbook ready to go to be back up behind QB1. I mean, goddamn, you Einstein or some shit, ain't you? That's a
You's a
smart
bad
motherfucker.
motherfucker. You's a
I
bad
mean,
ass nigga now. Hey, I ain't gonna argue with you on that one. That 336. You hit the nail on the head. You got it.
damn.
You get it. You get it. You get it. You actually get it. By George, I think he's got it. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, Mike White.
Yeah. Mike White a bad boy. Mike White. Yeah. All day. Every day. I didn't know Mike White was that
Yeah.
bad. I didn't know he was that. Hey, Mike White, he should be starting somewhere. All he got to. So take Mike White and put him over there with Kevin O'Connell and McVay and all them boys like that. You got a Super Bowl champ. Because that's
Yeah.
all they need is a quarterback that, you know what I'm saying, that can go out there and do what they tell him and this and that. If that boy was over there or over there in San Francisco with Shanahan or one of them boys like that, you got a Super Bowl champ. Damn, Mike White,
All we need is 2 weeks over here.
2 weeks. And he done learned Canali system. So what you think about that, Ronnie? Cause Ronnie said it take 3 years and 4 years and 7 years and 5 years. So Mike White ate that motherfucker in 2 weeks, 2 3 weeks. And so let me tell you one more thing. They're praising Tetairoa McMillan and Nick Scorton. These are Ted McMillan has 15 explosive plays. He outdoes every rookie wide receiver. He got 37 receptions and 31 first down. Now, only one that's close to him is Emeka Egbuka, over there at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And Nick Scorton
Motherfuckers better be
has,
glad Baker didn't get him.
Nick Scorton has got the most pressures of rookies edge rushers, and he's sitting there at number 5. He behind Abdul Carter, um, Donovan Azaraku, Mikael Williams, who we wanted over this motherfucker, who we was shaking the damn table for, and James Pierce
So
Jr.
I tell you,
Another
motherfucker, Mikael Williams gonna be a
another
bad motherfucker. No, I don't want him.
Charlotte
I don't
native,
want him.
James Pierce Jr. Y'all
Don't
didn't
want
want
him.
James Pierce. Y'all said guy had a bad attitude. I was shaking the table for him. But Nick Scorton was one of my guys too. Those was the top 3. I didn't want Jalen
I got
Walker.
a question,
Everybody else.
Go.
Yeah, yes sir, yes sir.
Where's that nigga from Marshall that everybody would shut the fuck up about? Where he rank at?
Oh, would that be Mike Green?
Yeah. Mike Blue.
I did.
Mike Blue.
He ain't on this
Double
list.
Blue.
I know good damn well he ain't on this list.
Damn.
But
That nigga
I
they wouldn't
mean,
shut the fuck up about. Mike
I
Green.
can try to find it, but I know he ain't on this list. I think he's over there in Baltimore, if I'm not mistaken. And Baltimore got one of the worst defenses, you know what I'm saying? And they not even known for that. But Mike Green wasn't a world beater. Mike Green didn't move the needle for them. How about I put it like that?
Don't you find it
Uh,
weird? His ass go over there and the shit get worse
yeah. Mike Green. Everybody, y'all
on a
see
team that
Mike
got
Green.
Kyle Hamilton and Roquan Smith and all them boys. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was a nigga that used to come over here and interrupt our show and Mike Green.
Mike Green.
And we try to tell this nigga,
The
man, Mike Green played at
dumbass.
Washington. Yeah, he had to leave Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Da 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 da. It's called who you play against. You know what I'm saying? The
I
strength
try
of
to
this
tell
and
this
that.
nigga.
Who you going against every day
He
and
didn't
being
want to listen.
NFL ready, whatever. Because you see this nigga
Competition
go
matters.
one rep at a Senior Bowl. Oh man, he all world. You know what I'm saying?
They
So
had him in the
one
Hall
rep.
of Fame already.
Yeah,
Yeah, him
yeah.
and Red Swan brought that black ass up in here talking about that motherfucker from Dallas. Yeah, he come from the same little school too. That's all I said.
Y'all got to
Red been
stop
drinking the
eating
Kool-Aid with that nigga too.
Y'all got to stop eating
It
and
ain't
drinking
looking
in
good
school.
for Mike Green. Yeah, it ain't, y'all.
Well,
Once
he
I
ranked
found
at
out he took some pussy, I said, well, it's over for
well,
him.
yeah,
His
that
mind
too.
gonna be on fighting that cage, not fighting on that field.
I knew he wasn't coming
Mike Green
here.
got 8
I knew
pressures.
8 pressures,
Mm-hmm.
8 pressures, y'all. 8 pressures,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and I
One shut up
12
at them
all
tackles,
8
1
pressures.
sack.
They go
Yeah,
drive her.
12 tackles, 1 sack.
yeah, our guy is
Damn,
number
Mike
5.
Green.
And if you look
He
at it,
trash.
Mikael Williams, number
Told these
3,
motherfuckers.
James Pierce Jr., number 4, and Nick Scorton. If
Where
y'all
you say
go back,
McKenna
if
Williams
y'all
at
think
go?
number 3, if y'all think we lying, go back to our draft, our mock draft, and see who we were picking, and then go look at these guys and see if they ain't terrorizing the league.
Now go. I ain't the smartest person, but when I said Mikael Williams was who I wanted at 6'4", damn near 6'5", could get that pass rushing going. Oh, he wasn't consistent at Georgia. He wasn't there. I said, look at the team they got. They got Nazir Stackhouse around this motherfucker. Jalen Walker. You name it. They got linebackers all day.
Cornerbacks that can
God
come down and
damn.
blitz. Strong
Niggas
safety,
didn't want
free
to
safety
listen.
that can come down and blitz. You know what I'm saying? It's whoever
Yeah.
get there first over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
Somebody,
everybody numbers is down in Georgia because you got a fucking good ass team. Stupid motherfuckers.
driver, what the deal is, homie? What you know good?
Oh man. Hey, y'all already know. Y'all already signed the bill. I already told y'all, just like y'all saying that. That motherfucker Canales is a scary bitch. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I tell you what, then, driver, man, you ain't got no argument today, then, bro. We own it today, then. He's a pussy. He's
Yes,
a
sir.
pussy. He's a pussy. Your team takes on the DNA of your head coach. So guess what we
Facts.
are? We pussies. Pussy
Yeah.
Panthers. Pussy
That's all.
Panthers.
Tell that motherfucker ain't that nigga a scary bitch. I don't like that nigga ass. I don't like it.
Now, I don't say fire him like you do, driver, because now if we fire him, we got to start over. We just gonna have to keep getting this talent or whatever, and then somehow might have to end up doing him like say when they did Tony Dungy or when they did, you know what I'm saying, some of these Uncle Jim that we got in our head, Jim Carwell. You know what I'm saying? How they ease them out of there and say, well, we going defense or we gonna go, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that can get us over the hump. Cause I like
Yeah.
the direction he's going on offense, but you're killing me on defense, bro. You understand what I'm saying? And you killing me not playing some of these guys because we either this motherfucker got a contract or this motherfucker got, and y'all know that don't fly in the NFL. We done seen motherfuckers got contracts. We done seen motherfuckers say fuck that nigga with $180 million left on his shit, 2 years or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
What you
Play the
say?
best motherfucker. You know what I'm
Play
saying?
the bitch.
That fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Damn that money.
Oh, I
Rico should
told
have
him
been running that rock in the start with. Fuck it.
facts. That nigga, man, this man work billions and trillions of dollars. And you got your head coach around there tiptoeing around the motherfucking organization because he don't want to start the best players on the team. That's some bullshit.
He been tiptoeing, driver. He been tiptoeing the day one he came in this motherfucker. He been tiptoeing. You understand what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
been
yeah.
tiptoeing. He can't make decisions, y'all. And that's bad when your head coach can't make decisions. And and I don't think your damn GM, we know he can't make a decision till the head man sign off because of the Brian Burns deal. He had to wait, and nobody can't tell me I'm lying. Y'all got to, all you got to do is go back to uh HBO special, and y'all see that he had to wait till David Tepper answered the phone. David Tepper, when he answered the phone on his ass, that's how disrespectful he is to him. Don't even answer the phone. He calling day, calling day, calling day. I think it was 7 or 8 hours. The man had to sit there and wait on the damn deal to the last minute of the trade deadline to cut the deal for Brian Burns back here. And that's when Joe Shane knew he had that nigga over a barrel and gave him the deal that we got for Burn. Cause the longer you make me wait, the sour the motherfucking deal gonna get. You cut deals like that from the jump. Bam. Okay, let's do it. Especially, you got to go ahead. You can't let a person sit back and think about it. But hey, this is what we working with around this motherfucker here, though. You know what I'm saying? This is what we working with. A bunch of motherfuckers who can't make decisions or can't make the hard decision, the crucial decision. To cut somebody or tell somebody to go to hell on, you know what I'm saying? Or tell somebody, hey, you ain't playing this week. We gonna run the hot hand. We gonna milk this damn thing until it can't milk no more. No, we ain't got a quarterback that can throw that damn thing down the field. So why not get a running back that's getting 5 to 6 yards a clip? Huh? Tell me I'm wrong, y'all. Tell me I'm wrong. Y'all boys around here, y'all been looking at it. I don't think Rico would have I don't know, say made a difference. But at the right time, if he'd have broke one, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that game wouldn't have been 9-40. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Well, this is about craziness.
Taylor Moton and not Taylor Moton, excuse me. The Bills tackle and Ashawn Robinson. Y'all seen them boys get into it. You know what I'm saying? Old buddy say they interviewed him and they said, well, why you think? He said, well, if you just got beat 9-40, you know what I'm saying? Your feelings would have been hurt too. You see what I'm saying? They talking shit.
Yeah.
They talking shit. We just come in their house and put the Stomp Johnson on their damn ass. And now he want to fight somebody. I've been beating this nigga all game. Now he want to fight somebody. I think Jalen Crumedy, that's your 6 or 7 round pick. He got picked like number 200 or something like that. I think they cut him today as well.
Yeah, they cut
They
him.
did that. They
They
cut him
did.
today. That was a major.
What?
Yeah, they cut him
Yeah,
today.
they cut
He was
Crumedy.
getting
So didn't I just tell a nigga that we wasted that goddamn whole draft? I just said this shit 2 days ago.
Yeah, I don't think who
Yeah, they
ain't but
cut
about one
Crumedy.
person here. You was right. You was 100% right. They ain't but like one person here. Shaw Smith Wade, I think that's it. Out of
Shaw
that whole
Smith
draft,
Wade and Trevor Wallace.
and Trevor Wallace
All them boys cut.
Shaw Smith Wade, Trevor Wallace, out of that whole draft. But I
Well, they
said
said
that to
Wow.
Mike
say
White
this.
got here last week.
Yeah. Well, I said that to say this. They got a off-ball linebacker that they picked up that played in Chicago and at the Jets or some damn way. They signed him and then they elevated him to the 53 because they cut Crumley. And the reason why they cut Crumley, like I said, that rotation that everybody was sitting here hollering about, oh, they ain't running on us, they ain't running on us. See, we ain't got a 3-tech. And y'all always say, damn, go always talking about 3-tech. We got a bunch of 300-pounders up there, right? That's not penetrators. They guys that holding the line. The rotation was good because you keep switching out Ashawn, Derek Brown.
You,
He's a 4-down tackle,
you,
but you give him a breather. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they've been so good against the run. But now
well,
it's
go.
like, hey, yeah,
I think the emergence of Cam Jackson, because from what I'm seeing, they seem like they fucking with Cam Jackson more, and they seem like they're getting him more ready than they were fucking with Crumedy. You know what I'm saying? You
hmm
see them, you see practices, you see videos. Whenever they drop blueprints, you see Cam Jackson lining up. You see all kinds of shit. You don't even see Jaden Crumedy. So maybe having Cam Jackson around, which is that big 6'5" motherfucker you've been talking about, we just picked up this year. Maybe they say, okay, well, Crumedy don't seem to be coming along. We need the roster spot. Let's get him the fuck up out of here. We got Jackson. Jackson is a guy we could probably potentially look to get something out of.
well, that too. When you ain't getting no production out of motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And you got the same type or even better, you know what I'm saying, rookie or whatever coming up. That way, if they don't go out there and get a 3-tech, a guy that is a stone cold 3-tech, you can take Derek Brown and you put that 320, 300 some odd pound motherfucker there to eat up space to free up dirt. Better than Ashawn does. You know what I'm saying? Because Ashawn, if I'm not mistaken now, Ashawn contract is up after this year, right? If I'm not mistaken, y'all, right? I don't think he
Yeah,
got
yeah.
another
This
year.
is this is his last year.
I think this is last year. So I know they was talking about Quentin Williams, but I don't know how much the Jets is coming off of Quentin Williams. Not unless they getting ready to
Man,
blow it up and just, you know
from
what I'm
what
saying?
I'm hearing, the rumors are we were looking at him one time, but Kayvon Thibodeau is more realistic right now to the
Yeah.
Panthers.
And then how do you really feel about that, Q? Either of them two right there. I mean, do you think that the Carolina Panthers are in position to say, let's go out there and make splashes like that?
Okay, so it's about what you want to do, short term or long term, right here. If you're
Mm-hmm.
saying, hey, I want to build a defense and I want to have elite players on defense, if you're saying Nick Scotton is going to be one of my elite guys, you're saying Trevor Wallace is going to be my future middle linebacker, and I need to go and draft another one, and then you got Derek Brown, and then you got Cam Jackson, and these guys are here, then yes, you pull the plug on a Cam on the Kayvon Thibodeau if that's the thinking round here. But if you're saying I need star power and I'm just trying to figure out, okay, we need something, you don't pull on that because Kayvon Thibodeau is a guy with coming with him comes with expectations, bringing him through the door. That immediately is going to spring forth this defense because it's a good defense this year. It'll be probably that much better because he gets to the quarterback at a high pace.
Mhm.
I think you do that if you're trying to make some noise, but I don't think you should go that route because it's going to cost you $30 million. And you didn't want to pay Burns. And I mean, once again, you got Princely here, and then you got this nigga here who is Burns 2.0. Keep on Thibodeau, same nigga.
Now,
You could have kept Burns.
now this
I
is
don't think
Quentin
that
Williams.
same nigga though, Q. I don't think that same nigga.
I think
I'm
Burns is
talking
fine.
about far as build, far as body build. They the same they're the same person player. That was his NFL comparison. Came on Thibodeau when they did the draft video. It was Brian Burns was his comparison.
Okay, so
Tall,
we
lanky,
get into
but
this
but
right,
thin.
we get into this right here. Quentin Williams. That's why I brought that up. They're saying now this is just a projection that his asking price is at least a second rounder, and then he got his contract the same time Derek Brown got it, and he got $100 and some odd million. So you got that contract, and Williams got this year right here with the Jets being so bad, he got 27 tackles, 30, 31 total tackles, 17 solos, 7 tackles for loss, 1 sack, and 3 forced fumbles. He is a 3-tech 4-down lineman. He holds the line of scrimmage. He just like Derek Brown. You know what I'm saying? 1A,
Yeah,
1B. He's more of a 3 than Derek is, but they 4 down. Them two could be hell on earth. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Put beside
yeah,
each other. Just
yeah.
and
If it costs me a second round pick, go. I do that shit like
I
tomorrow.
do I do it tomorrow. I do it
I do it
tonight.
tomorrow.
I do it tonight. But you
Yeah,
know what I'm
sir.
saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they're gonna do. And they say he's unhappy. He wants the fuck out of New York. He's not happy.
Well, the thing is, with him coming on, your defense, instead of bringing Thibodeau in and you bring Quentin Williams in, now you probably on an already stout line. You probably got a damn near elite defensive line with him and Derek Brown and Ashawn Robinson up front,
And
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 a
Nick Chubb.
young bud and Cam Jackson and Scorton and them. Oh my God! Talk about
Yeah,
fly around the football.
yeah. I just go ahead and play. I wouldn't worry about them edges. You know what I'm saying? With them two up front
Hmm
right there, you don't worry about the fucking run, and then you getting pressure up the middle. Now you can move the middle. What up? You know what I'm saying? So them edges will be all right. Them boys will come along. Fuck that.
hmm
But them two much, and he's under contract to 2027. He's under contract to 2027.
But once
So
again, bringing a guy in with 25 million plus a year, the expectations are different now. That means you have to solidify the quarterback spot. If you go and you pull the plug on a Quentin Williams, you can't have him come through the door and you trying to figure out what the fuck Bryce is.
but you
You get
pull
what
the
I'm
plug
saying?
on a Quentin Williams. And now you either go get a corner, free safety, or something like that. You go play ball, not you. Fuck that
Oh
shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You can play ball. You can go toe to toe with the big boys if you bring
Yeah,
a Quentin Williams in and then you draft high at the corner spot and linebacker spot.
safety or
Shit.
linebacker. Well,
What the
shit,
fuck
bro.
ever you need.
If you don't pull one of them other linebackers or whatever, I'm good with Wallace and maybe getting another outside linebacker. If this other kid right here is any damn thing that they got from. He's played 2 years, 3 years. I think he 3 years. He come from the Bears and somewhere else. So I mean, you just need a good outside linebacker, or if you're going a free
Think
safety
about it,
that's gonna
go.
come in and
Your
shit.
defense has already ascended from 31 last year all the way up into the top. I think they what? Top 10,
Somewhere
top
like that.
15
Cause last
defense.
time I looked last week, they was 11 or 12 or some shit like that.
11 or
They was
12.
they was yeah, they was up there. They was up there.
Up there.
It was it
Defense
was
went
up there.
from worst to damn near middle of the pack
Yeah.
immediately.
You get a
You give
Quentin
a
Williams.
Quentin Williams, you could probably ascend to the top 10 easily.
I tell you what, I'd be more apt to going to get Quentin Williams because I know what he is versus going to get Kayvon Thibodeau, especially when you got the 1-2 punch of Atlanta and Bucky Irving. You understand what I'm saying?
But Thibodeau
I'd
can get
rather
them
have him.
sacks.
Nah, because he's just not like D'Angelo said. He inconsistent. He stay hurt. You know what I'm saying? Quentin be there for you. Him and Derrick Brown
Mm,
with these
yeah,
running
but
backs and shit that we got in the NFC South, bro.
We
you
got to
still
stop that
gonna
run.
have to solidify. You can stop the run, but you still gonna have to solidify getting somebody who can come out there and get after the quarterback.
I'm fine with
Yeah.
them. I'm fine with them. Them boys gonna push the pocket, Q. They gonna push the pocket. The shortest way to the pocket is up the middle. And I'm fine with my young boys.
So
I'm
you
not talking
find
about this
go.
year.
You found with Presley? I don't like that motherfucker, man. I think he
I'm
too
about
soft.
Christian that he got to go get his body. He got to get his body. We're gonna put him in the weight room. I'm not worried about that. He's
Yeah.
6'4". He fast. He
6'4",
gonna get his body.
265. So he just like Burns right now. Once again, same mold.
Yeah, he gonna get his body, driver. He gonna get his body.
Yeah. Every time people make a tackle, he calling for the goddamn trainer. What the fuck is this, man? I ain't never seen, man. These young niggas here, man. These young niggas ain't
Quantum
got it
say,
like we
can
used
we
to,
pay?
man.
Can we pay Quentin though? Yes, you can afford him right now. You will have over $45+ million
Yeah.
coming up in cap room extra money,
And,
so you can
and when you go
afford
out
him.
to get him, you go out and get Kayvon. You got to go. You got to pay him. Aiden Hutchinson just got $180 million. He just reset the market.
But you know what that
He got,
means, Quantum? That means you instantly go into at the QB position. You got to figure out. You might have to start over for money wise. If you go and get a big money guy like that, and you're already paying a big offensive line, you won't have to make a move there where you don't have to pay $60 million to that type of guy, because you're gonna need
mhm.
that money for the rest of your fucking team.
Yeah. See, if you pay Kayvon, got to get his money coming up next year. If you trade for Kayvon now, you got to restructure. You got to go sign his deal come next year. Quentin deal don't come back up to 2027, and Aiden Hutchinson just reset the market. So y'all got to think about that as well when you hollering Thibodeau.
He said he knew that. He knew we were gonna say that. Yeah, okay then. Well, if you knew that, that's your money right there. Where you got it. I'd build a team around this motherfucker, man. Draft. I go get a first round linebacker, second round corner, or a third round corner, whatever you want to get. Some type of safety, because you done put all the resources on offense that you need.
It's
So the
time to it's
first,
time to do something this defense.
so y'all
Fourth or
going, what
fifth
y'all
round,
think
I get
first round?
offensive linemen.
First round, what y'all think we should go with? Linebacker or quarterback?
Linebacker.
I would hold on now. It depends on who's more dynamic and what spot we sitting at. If we inside the top 10, then I would probably go corner. If we outside the top 10, linebacker is going to make more sense because of where you picking at.
So they got
You
us
know what
picking
I'm saying?
on old boy from LSU right now. We sit at like 14, 15 seeds, somewhere between that 13 and 16 spot. Then when they
You
got
probably
him
get a
going,
linebacker.
but I want a linebacker because I don't even like wide for real, or bulls. You know what I'm saying? But
Well, they got
There's
like
some
you
good
said,
corners and
they got
linebackers
them
in
good
here.
corners because they saying Michael Jackson got to get the fuck up out of him. Is what they saying. And if something happens to JC or something, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's where we thin at. And motherfuckers is throwing that way versus throwing the other way. So we got a chink in the chain. They gonna pick on Michael Jackson.
And right now, that's the biggest glaring hole, opposite corner
Yeah.
of JC, because JC gonna take one field. You need a battle-tested young boy, whether it's from Alabama, LSU. Get one of them goddamn corners that's 6'1" or better, and put him out there and draft him high, either first or second round. Hell, you could even get away with a 3rd round corner that could start. Whatever you're doing,
If
Yeah, that's true.
depends
Y'all
on
say-
where you get him at.
y'all
Facts.
say at least 2 more games around here, so 6 to 7 games or whatever, 8 games that y'all holler. It's like driver say you're gonna be somewhere 16 to 20. You're gonna be out the top 15. So you see what I'm saying? Now you're gonna say best player on the board.
Hey, go. Which puts you where in position to take what position at the height of what they do the best?
Probably cornerback, linebacker. You probably get one of the top linebackers. You probably get one of the top cornerback safeties. I damn sure wouldn't be going in there to get nothing on the offensive side of the ball. I don't want to go and get shit on not at that number 1 pick. Nothing on the
I got
offensive
you.
side of the ball.
Hey, what's up, my menace? What's up, Jeff? What's up, guys? How y'all doing today, man?
What's going on?
Quantum?
What's good with y'all,
What's
brothers?
up, Quan?
What's up, D'Angelo?
What's good?
Yes,
What's up?
sir.
What's up? What's up? What's up, Q? What up, Goat? What up, driver?
All right.
Can't call it that,
All
brother.
right.
So, so we talking about Dave Canales being a pussy. We
I
talking
heard
about
that. I've heard it. I've heard you.
we talking about our power rankings and we talking about our organization. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yes, sir.
the conversation go all the way down. If the organization has to go and everything has to flow through David Tepper for Dan Morgan to make a decision, and your head coach is a pussy, and your quarterback ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Now we winning games because of Rico Dowdle, because he's getting ready to start this week, and Chuba gonna play behind him. You see what I'm saying? So you looking at it from that perspective there, Quantum. You understand what I'm
Right,
saying?
I got you. I understand.
Looking at it from that perspective. Now, if you want to
Right.
change the perspective, how do you look at it?
Well, the way I see it is this. I think the first thing they're gonna have to do is understand what to do with this running game. They got to shore that up. And then the secondary. I think the strength of what we need as of right this very second is going to have to be the defensive side. Offensive, actually, they've hung around a little bit. I mean, you know, the defense, man, we're just off and on. 1 week we shut a team down. Next week we let them smash us. I don't understand what that's all about. I don't know if that is the coach being a wuss. I don't know if that's just player integrity, not gap control, gap integrity, not setting edges, all types of stuff, man. I mean, no pressure, the D-Leaguers ain't getting there. I don't know what it is.
No pressure because our young
There's up the middle.
our young edge rusher.
Well, I'll give you that. I give you Scorton. Oh, I give you Scorton.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
you can't get it to me. You can't get it to me because that's what it is.
Let me retract that. Let me retract that.
What it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me retract that. Go. What I really meant to say was not pressure, but let's just say an actual sack, getting the quarterback down. Because we flushing, we're just not getting him on the ground.
But
pressure is good. Pressure is good.
Yeah. It's
there. It's there. It's there.
That actual sack. It might not be a
there.
sack. What y'all talking about? Sack. But pressures matter.
They matter. Yeah, they matter.
Pressure
we're getting pressure.
Everybody want to put sack up there, but pressures matter.
Yeah. Pressure affects affects an offense just as well as a sack does. It's just the sack shuts the play down completely. That's all that is.
Yeah.
Pressure just allows it to go on a little longer and make mistakes.
If you go back on Hard Knocks, Quantum, everybody want to talk about Max Crosby. Max Crosby, he was the MVP. Max Crosby. This is what Max Crosby do, and they showed that Max Crosby create pressure, and then he bumps the quarterback. He lets that nigga know, I was on your ass. I was right there. And I'm on your right side. I'm on your left side. He makes that he get in the motherfucker head because he's creating pressure. If he ain't getting home, he's creating pressure and he's getting in their head. Where is this motherfucker at? This motherfucker touching me every time.
Yeah, he punching you in the arm and stuff. I see him. He does
right
that
here every time. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that matters.
Yeah, it does matter. Yeah, I think it matters more than just a sack because if you could continuously apply pressure, he's not gonna get settled in the pocket. He's gonna be jumpy and jittery the whole game.
There you go.
That's what you want.
Hey.
Whether you go down or not, whether you can shut the play down in one night or not within the confines of a series or whatever is one thing. But to get in his head and move him around and don't let him set his feet, keep his feet on the move, keep him out of the pocket, make him run, flush him out. Hey, you might run him into a coverage sack or two.
Exactly.
Never know.
Exactly. And then you got guys telling you say Des Didel said that he says, go, I'm telling you now, we're gonna pick the first pick gonna be an offensive lineman. I don't know about that. I don't know about that because of the simple fact that Hunt is here for 2 more years. Lewis, I think the boy said it the other day. I think he's on the end of his contract.
He got one more year here. He got one more year.
Yeah, Lewis got one more year.
You got to worry about Taylor Moton though. That's what I think your problem is.
He got a 2-year deal.
But they extended him. They extended him. So
oh, they did. How old is he?
Yeah, but you know, tackles can play.
32.
Tackles can play up to 37, 38 years old.
That's true.
That's true. Good.
I take that back. I thought he's like 34, 35.
He's 31,
Okay.
32.
Younger guy. Okay, he ain't that old.
Yeah, he been here a minute. You remember we
He
drafted
just
him.
had arthritic knees. That's what
it
everybody
was.
just kept getting on his ass.
That's what it was, Q. His knees,
See, now,
knee
yeah.
issues.
But see,
I mean, he a big
out
boy.
there to get-
He
He's a
is.
big guy. And then see, you just giving them veteran days. He don't need to be out there
And
practicing.
then
You know
on
what
top
I'm
of that,
Right.
you just paid Cade Mays. That's your center position right there.
Got
3-year
that,
deal. And you paid
Yeah.
Brady Christensen. So I don't see them
Yeah.
going in there for no draft. You got 5 guys. Icky is the only guy that you got to lock up long term.
I think our line is set, man. I think we're good on the offensive line.
Yeah,
Maybe get a guy in the 6th round or something just for GP. But other than that, I don't
Yeah,
see
you
it.
you always want to draft a O lineman in the draft every year, but you draft for depth.
Grab you one in the
That's
back hand, get lucky.
And Deezy says again, he says the media keep saying that Bryce needs help.
No, he don't.
And that this
I told you. I did that show yesterday.
Bryce don't
Yeah,
need
he
help.
Yeah.
Bryce got plenty of weapons.
Man, well,
Try to tell him, boy.
He don't need any weapons.
Quantum. That's the reason why we paying the highest paid offensive line. Because of his little punk ass. That's the reason why. If you had a better
I wasn't gonna say it in those words.
that can hit a little pressure and fling off somebody
That's what it means.
and scrub off arm tackle, you know what I'm saying? But you got to have a great wall of China around this motherfucker here. So that's why they saying that. But I don't think they go offense for nothing. I don't think they go offense for nothing.
Hey, go. Bryce has the weapons. He's got to just make it work, man. I'm tired of making excuses with this dude. He got to come out and make it work. I mean, he's got the talent. There's
Man,
no
you tired.
he got plenty
I'm
goddamn
just tired of
talent.
making excuses. He got plenty of talent, man. The brother got places to throw the ball. Look, you got a top rated tight end in the league right now. All right. You got probably the top rookie receiver outside of Ibuka. All right. You got that going. You got XL that's showing nice games here and there, good flash here and there. Come on, man. He's got weapons, bro.
You got Jimmy Horn that could stretch the field if you throw it to him.
And number one, you got Rico Dowdle. You got weapons, brother. You're not stressed on the weapon side.
Rico, the nigga that they say wasn't shit. Word.
No, Rico's a weapon. You got to contend with him. He is a weapon.
I just had a nigga come up on here 2 nights ago tell me
Big
Bryce
weapon.
need more.
No, he don't.
I just tell you what they tell me.
He doesn't need anything else. He just got to perform, man. That's simple as that. He's got to make it work. If he can't make it work, then he's not the guy. I'm just being real. I would love to see him be the guy. If he comes out and make it work, that'd be beautiful.
Quantum talking different today. Okay.
I'm just saying. This is
Talking
real.
with
It's the
your
real
chest.
quantum.
I hear you.
Real quantum Q.
Oh, God damn. I would wait for this nigga for about a year or 2.
Yeah. So, are you gonna make that decision at the end of the year?
Yes.
Or are you gonna make that decision? So it's gonna take to the end of the year for you to make that decision.
That's it. That's all I got.
For you to pull the trigger.
That's it. Hey, look, I gave him this year because he's got a good offensive line. He's got all the weapons that he needs. Those cannot be excuses for him anymore.
And what's your assessment right now? Right now today, Quantum. Right now today, what's your?
I give him a C minus, C plus. I give him that. Nothing more than that. Nothing less. But because he ain't killed us, but he ain't won anything either. He ain't done anything major.
I'll take that.
Winning shit with no C. You ain't winning shit with a C.
I mean, you said right now, but you said right now though. Let's see what happens by the end of the season. But right now, I give him a C minus, C plus. I give him a C. I think he earned a C plus because, you know, without those fumbles, man, I don't think the fumbles really makes it look worse, in my opinion. Turning the ball over the way that he did in the beginning of those games, putting us behind first couple quarters of those games, that really hurt us. But without that, you got to. I'll give him like a C plus.
Is this the same Quantum talking? I'm trying to figure out what this is.
I ain't even gonna argue with that. You give him a C. I ain't gonna argue.
I'm just being honest, man. Hey,
what?
QQ, you know I like to mess with y'all, man.
Well, you had me so hot the other day, boy. I had to go take a damn breather. Oh.
Hey, I'm gonna call it like I see it at the end of the day, man. I am a Panthers fan, but I would like to see Bryce succeed here, but if it ain't for him, it ain't for him, man. It's just what it is. I would love to see it, but if it ain't for him, it ain't for him.
I ain't no think in my mind, ain't no doubt in my mind. It's not for him.
I just wanted to be sure. That's all I'm saying. I just wanted to make sure you get all the toothpaste out that tube. That's all. That's all.
Sound like you done squeeze that bitch to the end and you done cut the thing open and done put the damn brush in the corner.
Yeah.
God damn.
You put water in that motherfucker now. You put water in it.
Hey, depends on what toothpaste it is. If from Dollar General, I'm gonna throw it away early.
I didn't know you go to Dollar General, Quantum. Okay.
I've been known to visit there a few times.
I hear you. Rich niggas going to Dollar General.
Hey, that ain't me, brother. Hey, I ain't got it like that, Q. That's go.
People saying Quantum talking realistic around this motherfucker.
That's realistic.
You can see the handwriting on the wall.
But I'm still waiting to see the little kid get 2 wide receivers over 100 yards. Is he capable of doing that? Because Leggett, right? Because Leggett and Ted are definitely capable of going over 100 yards. I ain't seen him. Can he do it? A franchise quarterback is supposed to be able to get 2 receivers over 100 yards every now and then.
I agree. You know what I think is going to for him. Logic is going to come down to the game plan. That's what it's going to come down to, whether he can do it or not. Are they going to allow him to throw the ball that much? You know, is he going to be able to connect on those shots?
But that tells you everything you need to know, Quantum. Anytime you draft a quarterback #1 overall and your coach comes out and says we're going to be a running team, why draft a quarterback? Why were you drafted #1 overall? I don't know no franchise quarterbacks coach coming out saying that we're gonna be a run first team. Not neither one of them.
I'll tell you why, D'Angelo. This team was starving for a new beginning. They needed to get people back to the stands. They needed a boy next door type of quarterback. They needed somebody that was relatable, clean cut dude, you know, very respectable, very, very honorable. Again, we are in the South.
Who said we needed that? I didn't need that. I didn't need that.
We're a small minority of the fan base, my dear. But I'm talking about some of those wine and cheeses up in the luxury boxes where I generally sit. Like that.
Okay.
So I'm saying when you up in there, you see AQ, you see some stuff going on up in there, brother. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. But like I said,
invite me up there next time.
You two niggers cute to go up there. You two niggers to go up there. You can't go up there.
Y'all fit pretty well up there, actually. Y'all do well up there, man. I only go up there to make money. I don't go to the game.
I'll stay in the 100.
I'm closing deals, man. That's what I do. I close deals at the stadium. That's what it's all about. Anyway, what I'm saying is the people who go there, who wanted to see something different. We had Cam, then we had some seasons where we didn't have anything. They wanted to get back to that. Bryce is an instant ticket sale. People are going to come to see Bryce. The kids love him. You should have seen when I was at the practice. The kids were all over.
What tickets Bryce selling?
Bryce sells tickets, man. They love that dude.
No.
Fans love him.
No.
Fans love him.
I seen a lot of empty seats. You know, a lot of it's been a lot of empty seats.
You might
Quantum
be
since-
it when we weren't winning,
No,
but I'm saying
no.
like like his image
But
is what David Tepper
Cam
wanted.
never had that. We were never ever at that low when Cam was quiet. Even when we was losing, them butts and seats.
Cam is electric though. That's a different personality.
I agree with you, Quantum. At first he
Yeah,
was.
at first, right.
At
First, right.
But
At first, right. That's why they drafted him.
after
That's what he
the
said.
first season, and he played so bad. You understand
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And then after the benching and everything, y'all was the only one that was excusing him and giving him this and giving him that. No,
Well,
it's people, PSL owners and people like that was like, nah, that's it. I'm done with this.
yeah.
shit.
What I was saying was when Logic first said, he said, why did we draft him? And I'm saying what they drafted him for that purpose in the beginning. But
I have to agree with Quantum on that. That was a business.
Yeah.
That's a business.
It was a business
I
move,
understand.
man.
I
100%
understand what you're
business.
talking about. See what it is. What it is.
Yeah.
Bryce is.
Go ahead, Bloody.
What did it say? Bryce is what?
He dropped out.
He dropped out. So why bloody?
I'll finish this sentence. Bryce was a
Well, I'm
business
just saying.
decision. He was a motherfucker that was brought in as the baby face. They wanted him to come out here and put little short, under 6 foot niggas in the stadium, and he did just that. He brought all the whole.
No, that's
That's
extra.
what you want me to say? Okay.
No, that's being extra. But what you gotta understand, like he got that Steph Curry image, you know.
There you go.
So for certain society, they got tired of seeing, you know, fucking. I'm gonna be real. They got tired of seeing niggas being quarterbacks. Cam was good, and they allowed Cam to be good because let me rephrase that. They allowed Cam to be Cam because Cam was winning. But
Right.
Cam is a nigga. That's why Lamar Jackson's never gonna be a champion because he's a nigga. Why you think they love guys like Russell Wilson, Shamar Moore up there in Philadelphia? They got that clean cut, good looking image. That's the reason why they like Bryce. Bryce sells to the kids because he's tiny. The women like, oh, he's so small. They like shit like that. Us as real football fans, nah, we want a winner. We want somebody who can push the offense, who can lead this team and win. But when you're appealing to a certain demographic, a certain group of people, they gonna care more about the image of how he looks, how he talks, how he carries himself. He's well manageable. He's well respectable. I like this young man. He's controllable. He's controllable.
He's controllable. You can control him. You can control him. He's controllable.
But bloody.
Let me tell you,
Bloody, what about bloody? What about when you 10 and 27?
I jump all over that nigga.
What about when you 10 and 30 though? What happens then?
Now, when that comes into play and you start to get more of the fan base getting pissed and saying, all right, we trying to win, this shit not working, then certain actions has to be made. But it will all depends on it will all depend on if ticket sales continuously drop. It'll all depend on if everybody get on board and saying, okay, we like Bryce, or that little motherfucker once that start getting louder and louder and louder, then decisions gonna have to be made. And then you can't deny what you see on the field.
Yeah. Now let me jump in 1 second.
Damn about what you and Quantum talking about, because I can have a restaurant and my food ain't worth a damn. I can have location. But if the food ain't hitting on shit, guess what?
Hold on.
I'm getting ready to close the door.
Well, hold on a second. Now, let me share something with you in case you guys don't know. Charlotte is a top-tier corporate destination with corporate sponsorships all over the place. We got like 9 Fortune 500 companies, unless you guys understand. There are a few Fortune 1000s, and there are a lot of regional operations as far as corporate headquarters here as well. It's a lot of money that flows through this city, a lot here in Charlotte. Now, I'm going to tell you that I know this, and it's a fact. Now, the thing about it is Tepper, he's woven into the commercial fabric of the community right now with the city. He's best friends with B. Lyles and all they hang out. I mean, the city council in his back pocket. So he's going to get what he
Now,
wants. He's going to get.
it took that long for it to happen though, because they didn't like him when he first came. When he first
no,
came
because
for them,
I know
he
because
was an outsider, what they called him, an
yeah.
outsider.
Yeah, he brought a temperament. See, I know because he and I do the same kind of work. That's how I know what he's about. I know what we do the same business. So it's like when you actually do certain types of business for the city and the county and the state, they're going to want to see you bring in a winning product, number one, but they want image. They want clean imagery. That's what brings money to the stadium. That's what brings sales, corporate sales, and then they kind of filter it down. But if you can build your leader of your team to be a billboard, a media presence, a marketable entity, then what they're going to do is they're going to give you an opportunity to connect to the rest of the fan base, and then they're going to start talking about wins, because all they're trying to do is get the involvement of the team and the city and all to support anything he's looking to do. But they're not going to let him put a Lamar Jackson face looking dude up there talking about trying to open.
Ain't no nigga coming down here to Charlotte, bro.
No, it's not going to happen like that, because he's not going to get that. The Iron District, I'll tell you, the Iron District is one of the most innovative projects that they're doing in the city right now, right adjacent to the stadium. It's going to be a multi-billion-dollar development. It's run by Trump.
So let me say this. So let me ask you this, Quantum. Is that why they didn't draft CJ, because of his twist in the real?
No, the reason they didn't draft CJ is because of his story. It's not his looks; it's his story. He didn't have the story.
Single parent, all that shit, right there.
Yeah.
From the
His
hood,
daddy in prison. His daddy in prison and shit. Yeah.
See, it doesn't.
AR wasn't no better. He been yeah.
It gives off a background of struggle and a background of overcoming the odds, and that's good. That's a good thing to do. But corporate sponsors want to be able to align themselves with successful families. Your dad's a doctor.
I'm building you up, Quantum, to take you down. I'm letting you pick. Go ahead.
I'm just saying that was the intent. Now, as it pertains to what's going on now, those wins must start to accumulate, or else none of that's going to matter anymore, because he's made his money. I mean, he's gotten into the community of the city and in the fabric of the business community here. So that doesn't matter now. Now they want to see some wins. So now they can oust him and move on, and no one's going to throw bricks at him.
And I'm glad you said that. Now, all that you said, was now, because just like Bloody said, Bloody. So Chuba Hubbard, right? He light skinned. He ain't considered a nigga or whatever, like you said. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, my headset went out, but I can't hear it. But I'm saying,
Chuba is a Canadian. He's Canadian.
He's from Canada. He's a little. His hue.
Get your headset together first, go.
He's curly hair, good curly hair.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, that goddamn Harlan. Get your headset together.
He said Chuba ain't a nigga. He light skinned.
Hey, it makes sense though. I mean,
he ain't lying.
Cause that shit matters, dog. That shit matters. But what's the question about Chuba?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
okay, I'm back, y'all. Hold on for a second. But Chuba's hue is a little lighter than ours. He's from Canada. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. And now we're getting this right here. Here's the articles right now. Panthers have no interest in trading Chuba Hubbard, despite his role likely being reduced. No, he Hubbard now. He back Chuba Hubbard now. He ain't shit no more. He's Chuba Hubbard. I'm back calling Chuba Hubbard. Is reduced because the breakout of Rico Dowdle, who is a little darker in hue, like myself. He's a little, he would be considered what Bloody say, a nigga. You understand what I'm saying? When he walks into a room, he's a
Why
nigga.
you gotta go back to what I said?
Yeah. So all that Quantum said, all that Quantum said is out the window. Now they want to win a Quantum. It's a
That's what I said. I agree, 100%.
Fuck that. What you're looking at coming through the door. I need some motherfuckers that can play on the field.
Did you guys see when Bryce hit the drum for the first time with that pink suit on, that peach suit? Y'all saw that? When
he almost hurt his hand?
When he first drafted him?
No, I'm just saying that little salmon colored suit on. Yeah, he had a salmon suit.
Yeah, when first drafted.
That right there that right there was what they were selling was the hope that Bryce could deliver us, and it worked for a little while. I mean,
Deliver us.
that's what they were saying.
It worked for you. That shit ain't work on me.
Yeah.
So it
Damn
didn't
that
work for
little
you when they
Simon
first brought him
Soup.
here? It didn't
Damn
work?
that little Simon Soup, man. Damn that little
Before he took his first snap.
But see, y'all gotta understand is that we're football
33
fans.
was in there.
We want actual production. We don't care about all the bells and whistles.
Right,
Other people, they care about the bells and whistles. They care about, like you say, the imagery, the nice suit, and all this other stuff. That's more important than the actual wins. Just like if you majority of people that go in there, they don't go in the stadium to see us win. They just want to get drunk, and it's a damn event going.
Pretty much.
That's it.
I mean,
pretty much, buddy.
And that's a prime example. Like I referred back to the LSU man. The coach they hired, he couldn't really relate to the coach. It's fine if you don't relate to the coach, bro. They willing to. One thing about the South, bro, we embrace everybody. So if you be
but Brian Kelly was fake though.
fine.
He was being fake. That was fuck Brian Kelly. He was fake.
But y'all were his family.
When you fake, we gonna peep that shit out. Ain't no real.
Right.
Ain't
right.
none of that shit.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of our old players and former players don't go back to the college. That's why a lot of people don't be involved around Brian Kelly like that. So that's why I say, man, it's all about a person who understands your culture. When you hire a coach, you got to have that, because I promise it will put you in a direction to where you will have all these talented players and you can't do shit with it.
They didn't have talented players. The last player they had that was talented, that got drafted by the Giants. Everything else is mediocre.
Who you talking about, Leo?
LSU.
Nah, listen. Now, I will say this. I hate LSU because I believe the motherfuckers overrated, but LSU does have a lot of talent, bro.
Louisiana got a lot of talent, man.
Louisiana is a hotbed in the South for talent.
Louisiana is loaded with talent. I lived in Louisiana for 10 years.
They are.
It's a lot of talent in Louisiana. A whole lot of talent.
They really are.
But they go out of state, but the only thing they put out is wide receivers and
Bro,
cornerbacks.
I just told you.
Nah, they don't have to go out of state. They don't have to go out of state.
I said the player. A lot of the really good players,
they known as DBU. They've always been known as DBU.
What's
But
wrong with you, bro?
they go to they a lot of players
I mean,
go out of state,
Odell's from
especially
that
the good
state.
quarterbacks.
Odell from that state. Malik Neighbor from that state.
Yeah. Them boys from the state.
I mean, all
Justin
that
Jefferson, Justin Jefferson, all them boys from Louisiana, man.
Justin Jefferson from that state. Chase from that state. Like,
that's about all they put out. They don't put out no running back.
Davis White
They don't
from
put
down
out
that
no
way
tight
too.
ends.
Lost talent, bro.
They don't put out no offensive linemen.
Leo,
The Pacers just drafted
let me
Will
tell you this,
Johnson from
Leo.
LSU.
Leo, I'm gonna tell you how you wrong, Leo. Because look, Leo, I had this argument. Look, Leo.
Even the boy Harold Perkins, he's gonna get drafted, and Harold Perkins is a dog.
Look, Leo, I had this argument, Leo, living down there for a lot of years. I used to have this argument. And I was like, Louisiana ain't got more talent than North Carolina. I swear to God, Leo.
I know they don't.
By the numbers, pound for pound, Louisiana had more people in the NFL than any state in the goddamn country.
Yeah.
Louisiana got more. They got more people in the NFL than any state in the country.
Dominant players, they only put out dominant wide receivers and cornerbacks. That's it.
That's
it's a lot of talent come out of Louisiana.
And I believe LSU as a school is overrated with their football team, but talent, I can't deny that. They got talent down there in there.
But you know, my man,
pound for pound, Louisiana got more people in the NFL than any state in the country.
Without question.
When you do it by the numbers.
By the numbers.
You don't know what he talking about.
They know, you know what happened to LSU?
Ain't no way you gonna say LSU don't got the talent, man. We might not.
No. I said all they put. I said no. You got talent play. I'm saying, but as far as the NFL, dominant players, they only put out dominant cornerbacks and wide receivers.
That's what I'm talking about. Position, right?
I ain't talking about. They always put out players to get drafted all the time.
But you got to look at who our coach is too.
Nah, brother. No, brother. No, sir. Ain't anybody know the coach. Ain't got nothing to do with the coach. Ain't got nothing to do with the coach. No, don't. When Sharon was there, what got him the championship? Joe Burrow and 2 fucking Hall of Fame wide receivers. Ocean before Ocean, they wasn't doing shit. Stop playing
What you
around.
mean? Nick Saban? Nick Saban?
That how long ago, brother?
He
What
talking
was that?
about
Like 2002?
he talking about the end. He talking about the
Even
end
Les
of the Les
Miles.
Miles
Even Les
era.
Miles. Even Les
He talking about the
Miles.
end of Les
Les
Miles.
Even Les
Miles
Miles.
underachieved, brother. Les Miles underachieved big time. You
Now
know what
Les
their
Miles
problem
should have
is?
did more with the
They
talent that
never really
he had.
had
He
a good. They
should have.
never really had the
But
quarterback play after Joe
Hey,
Burrow or before Joe Burrow.
D'Angelo, what's that coach
now,
name?
Jamarcus Russell was a hell of a quarterback for them. Now
You say what,
But
go?
brother, that was in the '90s. That was
What's
like the
that
early
coach name that came
2000s,
from
late
Ole
'90s.
Miss that stayed there for a couple years because
and
then he
shit,
started recruiting
and
big
Matt
men.
Flynn did help him win that
I
Natty.
can't
Even though
hear you, go. Hold on. Let me see. Here we go. Saying what you say, go?
The coach that came from Ole Miss that's got a raspy voice.
That's what Nick
That's
Ogeron.
Ogeron.
Dave
That's Ogeron.
Ogeron.
That's
But
Ogeron.
But if it would go, if it weren't for Joe Burrow and them, he'd have been gone. Because what happened when Joe
But
left?
what I'm
They fired
saying,
him like the next year.
he started recruiting. He started recruiting big men and stuff like that, and the DBs, and made the defense. So every coach from Nick Saban and Les Miles to Otron, you see what I'm saying, put their different spin on LSU. So y'all can't really say, you know what I'm saying, because every generation, every time, that they were sitting up there, and they never had a big drop
wow,
off like that. They never really had a big drop off like that. But
Never.
you got different coaches that brought their different twist in there.
Yeah.
That's what you got to look at.
Yeah, Brian Kelly was never the coach for them boys. All they got to do is get a coach. LSU will be right back at the top of the goddamn food chain. All they got to do is get a goddamn coach because the talent is there. The talent is there. Yeah, talent right. The talent right there. They can go right to Baton Rouge and New Orleans and get half of their goddamn
Brother,
team
but you got to get a
fine.
quarterback, bro. You could do all you want. You got to get a quarterback, though.
Bro, Leo,
That's
you
right.
understand,
And we
bro?
got great
We
men,
never
we
have
can
to
do
get a
whatever we
quarterback.
want.
Never.
Say it again, driver. What you say?
What I'm saying, win in history that we actually had to. Let's just go with Nick Saban, all of them. They go get these little bridge ass quarterbacks. You got run game, you got defense. We're gonna stop your ass in the trenches.
But why Alabama was all? Why Alabama win the championships and y'all wasn't though?
Because Nick Saban.
But no, Nick
yeah.
wasn't playing quarterback. Nick ain't playing
Nick
quarterback.
was, bro,
It wasn't always the quarterback. Bro.
Nick ain't playing quarterback,
bro.
Nick ain't playing quarterback.
No, for
I'm
what?
listening.
He know how to recruit in our territory. So
He do.
what he was doing, he was countering us on certain players that we need. That's what you slow at, nigga.
Nah, I ain't slow. I ain't slow.
He right, Leo. He right, Leo.
I ain't
And
slow.
I don't agree with Driver much, Leo. But
LSU
Driver
ain't
right,
win no
Leo.
they won a championship with Joe Burrow. After Joe, they fell off the map. Hey, let me ask you this: how you let Texas A&M come there and destroy LSU like that? Well, how that happen?
See what I'm saying?
Destroy them.
That's coaching, bro.
You really
Man, nah, the players ain't there. The players ain't there, brother. The players ain't there.
Nah, their defense was the defense was bad for the past 2 years. That defense got better. And like I say, I hate
enough
LSU.
to beat Alabama and beat Georgia and beat Texas A&M.
Right. I ain't no LSU fan either, but I know LSU history. Goddamn it, I hate them motherfuckers.
I ain't taking away from their overall talent.
They got talent.
They can get in-house talent just like Georgia and Alabama and Florida get out talent. But you know why Florida don't win? Florida got all the talent in the world. You know why Florida don't win?
They ain't got the coach.
No. Quarterback. Florida ain't got no quarterback. Florida ain't had no quarterback.
They have a coach they have a coach since Urban Meyer.
Nah. Well, they had a quarterback though. As trash as Tebow was,
they ain't had no coach in Urban Meyer.
But I'm saying as trash as
so you
Tebow
trying to say
was,
DJ Lagway is trash?
I ain't say trash, but he's not good enough to take him to the next level.
He wants you to have a motherfucking Cam Newton. He got to be something different.
Nah. You just have to have a competent quarterback.
There's not gonna be too many Trevor Lawrences, Deshaun Watsons, Cam Newton, Vince Youngs out there, dog. It's not a lot of.
Who won a championship last year? A motherfucker got drafted in the 4th round.
Who won the championship? Man, you know how loaded that Ohio State
Will
Buckeye
Howard.
team
No.
was.
LSU supposed to be loaded too.
Yeah,
LSU supposed to be
that
loaded
Ohio
too. So
State
y'all
LSU
think?
is
defense
loaded, but
choked
look at
them.
it. Look at
So
the
y'all
head coach,
think?
bro.
The
And
defense
I'm not a
choked them,
fan of
bro.
Ryan Day, but Urban Meyer left Ryan Day a great team,
No,
bro.
he didn't, bro. Urban Meyer left about
What you
7 years
mean? No, he
before. What you
didn't,
said?
bro. That
He
team
ain't leave
stay loaded.
yesterday.
That's Ohio State, bro.
He been left. All the people graduated. What you talking about, bro? Urban Meyer like 5 or 6 years ago. Urban
But
Meyer
And
left
he
before COVID.
and like
ain't
I
hard
said,
to
he left Ryan Day a real good
Ohio
team,
State.
and Ryan Day kept
Ohio
that shit
State, no.
going.
Ohio State sell itself. That goddamn it, Ohio State sell itself.
Yeah, they loaded.
You ain't got
But
goddamn it. Ohio
but
State always
Excuse
been
me.
goddamn good.
yeah, they've
Yeah,
been
Ohio
good. But
State
you
sell
know,
itself.
I
but the
would
same
get good.
way they was talking about getting rid of my man too because he couldn't beat Michigan. So I mean, I hear what y'all saying, but you need a quarterback to win
Until he
though.
won that national title, so that cooled it off. But his ass still better beat Michigan though.
Man, who your team is,
Yeah.
Leo? Who
When
you
when,
is?
when you
Nah,
go
I know.
Ohio
it
State,
ain't about that. It ain't about my team.
hold on,
Well, you
y'all,
try to
cause y'all know
say
that.
what we ain't doing, motherfucker.
Hey,
Speak
hey,
up.
y'all boys just extenuating the obvious. When you're in Ohio State or Michigan, you better beat either one of them motherfuckers at least once. You
I
know what
mean,
I'm
that's
saying?
true.
Or when you
Yeah,
at LSU, you got to beat Alabama. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Or when you Auburn, you got to beat what's the name? You know
Alabama.
what I'm saying?
Alabama.
You gotta go beat Alabama. Because if not, at some point in
Shit.
time, your ass is
Then
gone, nigga.
they'll get you out of
Yeah,
there.
you go. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
But you know
Look
what?
at
Michigan
Texas. You got to
quarterback, Michigan, the freshman Michigan quarterback, he had signed with LSU, but I guess
Yeah,
Michigan threw more
he
money at
did.
him. So he
That's all
didn't
that
go.
They
was.
gave more
That was
money.
a
Yeah,
money
they gave
situation.
more
Yeah,
money. Yeah, they gave
yeah.
more money.
It's the coach.
Well, he
Coach is the
gone. I mean, he
coach.
gone. We gonna
They
see.
don't
I mean,
like
he
his
gone.
motherfucking man. Listen here, man. We
Hmm.
had the number one wide receiver this year, decommitted with Tennessee. Last year, we had the
Oh,
number one wide receiver decommitted with the Oregon. Bro, it's the
yeah.
coach.
I got you. They got. That's why they
Y'all,
got him
y'all
out of
better,
here. That's why they got him out of here.
y'all better go get Marcus Freeman. You better go back to
Nah.
Notre Dame.
They was talking about that. What's brother name? Lane Kiffin may go to either
Or
there
Lane Kiffin.
or
Or Lane
Florida.
Kiffin. Yeah, or Lane Kiffin. Or Lane
Lane to
Kiffin.
get you a
Yeah.
quarterback. Yeah.
Lane said Florida got to give him $1 billion. He got to give him $1 billion to go down there and shit.
Money is not driving him. Most likely, it's probably the right opportunity, the right place where he can go, so he can get that ring, so he can go ahead and go back to the NFL.
Yeah, I agree with
But
you on
most,
that. Yeah.
but most
Yeah.
likely, it may be Lane. Lane is their best shot.
Lane to get you a quarterback though.
Lane to get you. Lane is the motherfucker now. I ain't gonna lie. If
Yeah,
I'm
Lane.
LSU, I'm going to get Lane.
Yeah, go get Lane. Yeah.
So
That's wild as hell though. Yeah, Lane said you gotta give me $1 billion.
Yeah, Florida, you gotta give me $1 billion. Then I come down there and coach him that shit over.
Yeah, our number
You
one
got that
choice
I
was
mean,
shit
Oregon
over.
coach though.
Florida's
Yeah.
not a bad job. They just got bad people in their administration that make
No,
that shit
you
tough.
got to go in there now, but bloody, you got to go in there now, man, and you got to rebuild that shit. You got to go in there and rebuild. That's some shit now.
Yeah, yeah,
It used
yeah,
to be, but you got to
yeah.
go in there
Florida ain't
now.
work. Yeah, you got to turn that whole program now. 'Cause that shit ain't worth a damn now.
You got to go in the
Nah,
game
yeah, it's
now.
bad, man.
Redo it. It's fucked up now.
You know another school that ain't looking too hot neither. The one going back west about 100 miles. Tallahassee
Look,
ain't looking too good neither.
Yeah,
Florida State.
Tallahassee got fucked up when Jimbo left. I mean, they had that 1 year when Napier had Travis, but after that year,
Yeah, they fell off, man.
but
mm-mm.
Florida State killed themselves by not staying relevant like the rest of these schools. They didn't upgrade their facilities like they should have. You know what I'm saying? They didn't build a big stadium. They
Oh, they
didn't
didn't? Oh,
upgrade their
wow. Okay.
facilities.
Well, they
Yeah,
got a
that
nice
was Florida
stadium
State.
now.
No,
They got a
that
nice stadium.
little ass fucking stadium Florida State got compared to these
Look,
SEC schools.
you
Yes,
can't compete.
Florida State.
You can't compete
Florida
with
State,
SEC.
Doak Walker Stadium is small compared to them goddamn castles the
Well, you
SEC
got
got.
well
Man.
for one, and see, this is why I hate to talk about this SEC bullshit. SEC as a conference made way more money than anybody outside of the Big Ten. ACC don't get that kind of money, so that's why those facilities won't be as big as the SEC. So they can't
Yeah,
compete with them.
but
They
Florida
just
State
got
was
to get
making the
better
money.
players.
But Florida State was making the money to be able to do that. They could have did it, but they didn't do it. Florida State could have did it. They didn't do it. That's
Well, I
what
don't
got them.
know.
That's what fucked them up. They how
Well, I don't
bad their
know.
facilities were.
I don't know why their money situation got so jammed. I mean, me personally, I'm shocked because I always thought Florida State was that kind of school. Me
No,
personally,
hell no. No, you
because we always
no.
we always got to compete with them
They were
motherfuckers
talking
every
pure
year.
shit about Florida State facility, man. Florida State has some bad facilities. They didn't upgrade that shit like they should have.
Oh, so they want to
D'Angelo,
be like
you let
FAMU.
Logic hear you talking shit about Florida State like that. He'll come on here,
But
slap your ass, and
but Q, I was a Florida State fan. Coming up, I was a Florida State fan. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I was a Florida State fan, so I know what go. I mean, I don't fuck with them like I used to. I mean, I ain't really got no college team. I mean, hell, they got them playing football. You kind of lose, I lost keeping up with them, but I still root for them. But so I know how Florida State is. They facilities ain't where they should be. I think they upgraded a little bit now, but for a long time, Florida State facilities was killing them. That's why they weren't getting the top recruits, because they couldn't compete with the SEC schools.
Well, you gotta have
When
that
you get in the top,
facility up to date.
yeah, and a lot of time when you sit there and you the top dog in different places, you fall off a little bit because you say, well, motherfucker come here, we're gonna get this guy, we're gonna get that guy.
They're
You
gonna
know what I'm
come in
saying?
anyway.
They're gonna come
Yeah.
in anyway. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
So you start to take shit for granted.
Right. When Bobby Bowden left, that's what Bobby Bowden could have kept doing it, but once
He
Bobby
got
Bowden
old.
left, he got
He
old,
got old.
and
He got old because they started losing in the mid and late 2000s. So they needed a coaching change.
Exactly.
Just like Frank Beamer when he left Virginia Tech. They was
Right.
losing like hell, and they still ain't bounced back yet. And they got a lot of talent up there in Virginia that quiet as kept.
Yeah. Well, the
Yeah,
eastern side of Virginia.
yeah, but you just don't fall off like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just like that, Virginia Tech up there in that mountain. You know what I'm saying? Where it's tucked in at right there. They was pulling all them niggas from over there in Norfolk and all that stuff. Vic,
Mm-hmm.
all them boys like that right there. That's a talent from there all the way to DC and stuff. There's some
Mm-hmm.
talented people. That was they honey
That's
hole
our
right there.
that's what we got Ty's Ward from up that way as
Yeah,
our quarterback.
quarterbacks,
Uh-huh.
running backs, fast motherfuckers, people that can play multiple positions. Shit, they were pulling them.
They was. Now you got Penn
But
State getting them, Ohio State getting them.
yeah,
They going to the
when
Big
Frank
Ten.
left,
They not even going to the
when,
ACC no more.
yeah, it's coaching and recruiting. When Frank Beamer
Right.
left, it was a wrap.
That's why they was talking about trying to get Shane up there because he already got some top talent from up there down here to South Carolina. That's where Dylan Stewart came from. That's where Nick Harbour, his non-wide receiving ass came from. Hell, they just got caught up paying a dude some money just to visit down here in South Carolina a couple of days ago. And he's a 5-star defensive end from up that way.
And see, and I don't blame them now because it's a money game. So I don't look at it that way now when you start throwing that money out there and get caught with that money. You know what I'm saying? Because they been
Mm-hmm.
doing that, but shit, you going to Porter and you cut the damn check.
So that's a hot bid up there. So God damn, I can't
You got a lot of them coaches.
Some money game everywhere, Goat. Some money game everywhere.
That's true. But a lot of them coaches want to sit there and say, "Oh man, we such and such." You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna come because it ain't like that no more. These kids different out here now.
They don't care about the school. They just want the money.
Yeah. But hell, not even that. They weren't even born when the shit was popping like that. So they don't even really know.
Yeah, they don't know nothing about that. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, they can give
That's like you, and that's like Carolina. Like
Carolina, right?
Yeah, I'm like,
That's
why Carolina can't
problem.
recruit no more? I'm like, because nobody give a fuck no more.
Them young boys don't give a fuck about Carolina. They won't live in when Carolina was popping like that. They don't give a fuck about that Carolina blue.
They don't care nothing about that blue, man. A
Hell
damn
no.
shame, too, man.
Yeah.
Goddamn shame.
And then Carolina don't want to pay no goddamn money. They cheap too. They're
gonna find out after you let your boy go. They're gonna find out.
Well, that's why Duke overthrew him in hoops.
But see, it's Carolina, Duke, and all that right there still on that same tobacco roll type shit, this and that, and you know, and then we living off of Michael Jordan and
right,
yeah.
Yeah, that's what they doing. They think that they care about that. They looking at LeBron James.
Them young boys don't give a fuck about that. They want that money.
They know LeBron James. They don't know no.
They don't give a fuck about that.
They don't give a fuck about that shit.
They don't care exactly, man. Don't care nothing about that. Hey, look, motherfucking what's some little schools getting players and all that? Like, man, this is the money. They're throwing the money around, man. They don't care nothing about that shit, man.
Yeah, them young boys want that money. They don't give a fuck about no. getting no
They do
free
not treat
Jordans every
Jordan
week. They
Brand
don't give a fuck
fair,
about that
They
shit.
don't give a fuck
Buy me
about
Oh, so they
100
can
pair
buy
of
the
Jordan.
Jordans every week.
Right, I can buy my Jordan. I don't need no new
Mhm.
pair
Buy
of
my own
Jordan every week.
goddamn Jordan. Yeah, I want to buy my mama a house. God damn it.
Exactly. Yeah. That's a
Hey,
hard.
hey,
That's an easy sell.
the real question
Nah,
is,
here,
the real
go
question
ahead.
is, what do you do with all? Yeah. The real question is, what do you do with all those people, all those players that were investigated for quote unquote receiving certain gifts of the friends of the program, certain monies and things like that? When now it's common practice with NIL
Well, they
coming on.
can't. They ain't gonna
What do you do
really do
now?
much because it was at
It
that
just
It's
time that
overreacted.
illegality.
it was illegal.
Yeah,
But
it's breaking the law
but
there.
It's the
yeah,
rule.
but didn't Reggie Bush? Yeah, I get
Reggie
it. But
Bush
didn't
got his
Reggie
shit
Bush
back.
just?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
he
saying.
got his Heisman back.
It's
I mean,
like
they might go back and do shit like that.
Yeah, but
you know what this is reminiscent of? This is reminiscent of the marijuana laws before they started legalizing it in a lot of states. A lot of people went to jail for a very long time over marijuana, illicit marijuana dealings, right? Now,
Right.
it's been overturned, it's been decriminalized in a lot of the states. Now you have to go back and look at those cases. And I'm like kind of wondering, are they going to do that with the NCAA?
nah.
I think they
Because
say
at
you
the
go
time it
jail
was
for
against
back
the
like
rules, it was
20
against the
years.
law at the time. So they're
Maybe
not.
if somebody pushes it.
I get
Maybe
it,
if
but kind of
somebody
messed up
pushes
though,
it.
ain't it?
Nah, that's
Yeah,
life.
Right,
Ain't
maybe if
nothing
right.
messed
somebody
up
pushes
about life, but that's life. Ain't
You
nothing
got
messed up.
some lobbyists that'll push for that, and they'll get
Ain't
it. They'll
ain't
get some
nothing messed
white
up
woman.
about life. Like at the
Well,
time you broke the
what
law, you
is?
broke the rules.
But what I'm saying
You
is,
can't go back in time and say, okay,
yeah.
now it's legal. Nah, I don't
Well,
work
what you
like that.
can do, what you can do is go get expungements and things like that for records and so forth. That's kind of what I was getting at. Like when they
Oh,
get a
okay. I was
chance
thinking
to go
about like
back,
on
you
the.
see what I'm saying? Like retroactively. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, that's a can of worms that they done opened up. It's gonna come back to
Right.
bite. It's gonna bite. It's
That's
gonna
what I'm
bite
saying.
NCAA in the ass. It's gonna come back because
That's what
what's
I'm
gonna
saying.
happen
Well,
is
they say,
That's my point.
go ahead.
somebody
That's my
They
point.
should have
Go
left
somebody
ahead.
that
gonna
for the
get.
money
They
alone.
already investigate because if the grown men doing it in professional sports, you know the young men doing it. So it's just a matter of time.
It's
They
easy.
gonna have a
Hell
problem
yeah.
on their hands.
Yeah.
You
Clear,
should
you
have
can pay
never
them young
gave. You
boys
should have
way less money than a professional athlete. Yeah, you can get them way less money to throw a game.
It's way less.
Yeah.
All you gotta
Yeah.
do, and then
Yeah,
you
way less.
telling me
Well,
just
they
like
doing that anyway. They
no,
doing that
I'm
shit
talking about
anyway.
I'm talking about like say I'm
Coaches doing
playing
that shit
ball
too.
and I tell Quantum, hey, look, Quantum,
Yeah.
I'm a shoot less today. Yo, put me
Yeah.
on the under. And I'm talking about in college. I'm talking about in college baseball, basketball,
Yeah.
football.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
should put me on the under, and then we gonna cash out. Come on, man. You think them young boys
Yeah.
ain't telling their friends that?
Oh, you know they are.
I mean,
Heavy on the under.
they doing more. They
You know
doing
they are.
more than just that.
Heavy
What
on
they'll
the
Hell yeah.
do,
under.
You know they are.
if they already know that they can't stand this fucking coach and they already know they transferring, they'll tell one of their homeboys at the rival school the whole
Absolutely.
game plan. They'll send a nigga to plays, all that shit, and they'll sit there and get about 2 or 3 bands off of that shit.
Yeah,
That's
but
why.
see, that was the whole
Yeah,
reason one
there's
time
a
for the
whole stories about that.
NIL. That was one reason
Yep.
for the NIL to start a ban to
Right.
keep that from happening.
Right.
But
And the
then they start
Exactly.
saying,
NIL,
"Hey, I
it's
Exactly.
all a
always
joke
say,
anyway, man.
yeah, that's what I
It
always said. I
is.
said,
It is.
well, you
It
start
is a
paying
joke,
these
Leo.
guys,
It is a joke, Leo.
you're gonna open up a Pandora's box at some
Yeah,
point in time. You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Because this is gonna
It's
happen.
already
You
open there, go.
solve the problem with this, and then another problem is gonna open up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
It's already open there.
What's the lesser of two evils, though, Goat? Is the lesser of two evils not paying them or paying them?
To me, they don't need to be
Which
paid.
one?
If they
Which
get
one
paid, they
causes
should
the
have
most
continuously
impact?
got paid underneath the
Which
table where we don't know shit.
which one
Which
What
was
I'm
negatively
already
saying,
going
impacts?
on beforehand.
the
Which
lesser
one
of two
negatively
evils.
impacts the game more?
The lesser of two evils is like this right here. Okay, so now you done made them basically semi-pros. They're not student
Mm-hmm.
athletes anymore. So you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You need to
Yep.
put some type of contractual um stability behind
Clause
this shit.
of
Like,
stability.
yeah, like, okay,
Collective
you get
bargaining
this money.
agreement. It's like a
Yeah, you
collective
get
bargaining
this
agreement.
money. You got to stay here 2-3 years or what the fuck ever to keep all this jumping
Yeah.
around. You know what I'm saying?
But
This is
go,
the
the
point.
problem with that though, go is when you make them professionals, then you're gonna have to say, well, because we already free agents, so you can't stop them from being free
Well,
agents there.
the
No,
problem
no,
is
no,
the
no,
problem
not if
is
you sign the contract and you say, okay, if you sign coming out of high
no.
school, let's say the Alabama or whoever, or whatever. Now,
Mm-hmm.
see, they making you stay in there. What is it, 3 or 4 years? So you at least sign a 2-year contract. You see what
They
I'm
can
saying?
always
Here's the
get out the
problem.
contract though,
And then
brother,
you can
because that's
always
against the
get out.
law. They
here's the
got
problem, though.
job laws against that.
Here-
If you making professionals, they got job laws that prevent
Well,
that.
that's why
That's why it don't
that's
Well,
what they
already
here-
are
happen.
though, Leo. They're
well, here's the
semi-pros
problem.
though, Leo. They are.
Well,
They're not student athletes anymore. They're
That's what I'm
making
well,
saying.
here's
That's
the
a
problem.
job. But
Here,
brother, a job. If you give them a job, then that makes them, you can't bind them by
but
the
look,
contract like that. That you can't sign because
look,
you can't bind them with a contract like that. That's
Well,
what I'm
pretty
saying.
much,
Because
Leo.
it had
They was
already been
bounded by
talked
the
about.
contract.
but look
They
though.
was bounded by the contract.
Here,
Basically by the scholarship. You see what I'm saying?
well, here's
Because
the
see, they
problem, though,
always
guys.
have a scholarship over your head. You know what I
Well,
mean?
here's the issue. Absolutely, go. That's true. But here's the issue, though. Here's the issue. The main issue is they have corporate sponsorship in collegiate ranks now. So it's not just
That's
the
cool.
school benefiting on its own merit to sell tickets and drive revenue.
They sell
They,
beer now. They sell beer now. They sell
that's what
alcohol
I'm
in the stands.
saying. So they
Yeah.
even colleges have corporate sponsorship. So now you
It's
gotta keep
professional.
the players in.
So
You
now
got
basically they got say so
college
in this
game
shit too.
day. Yeah. So it's like the pros.
Yeah,
So you
it's
have to pay them
semi-pro.
now.
Yeah.
You got to now. You have
Nebraska
no
just
choice.
gave Matt Rule a 2-year
They're not
extension at
relying on
Nebraska
ticket
for
sales
what?
anymore.
Not
College
2 years.
guys.
It's
They got
Because Penn
2
State,
years. No, it's a
Penn State was going.
2032.
That's
Yeah,
that's
it's gonna
because
get
Penn State was going to come calling. That's why they
Yeah.
did that. Penn State was going to come calling.
But he ain't doing shit at Nebraska.
Yeah, they 7-2. They made a
Yeah,
bowl game last year. They playing good.
yeah.
I mean, you compare them against everybody else, but that's good because Nebraska was trash for
The
years.
trash.
Well,
Yeah,
Nebraska
Nebraska
has
been
been
trash.
ass for a
That's what I'm
long
saying. And he got
time.
them 7-2. They went to a bowl game last year.
Yeah, I
It's been a
mean,
long
yeah, he
time
a good
ago.
he a college coach though. He could be in
Yeah,
a
he
little small
he pretty
school
good,
though.
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
He'll get them back up. They just, yeah, it's. I don't think they should have paid them. They opened up a Pandora's box, but I mean, people have been petitioning for that since the O'Bannon brothers back in the day. So it came to
Oh,
fruition. But it's nobody but like the boosters paying them though. It's nobody else but
right.
nobody, because NIL, name, image, and likeness, they not selling jerseys like that. The video game, okay, the video game gave them a couple of $1,000. Everybody on the game, but other than that,
Mhm.
it's the boosters paying it.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I
Like
mean,
they were, like they were,
the
but they was
president
doing
had
that before.
proposed a
So
law against that shit though, man. The president had proposing to stop boosters from paying these young people because you could go to the highest bidder. So
I mean,
they,
it ain't
I liked
going
it the way it
backwards. I'll
was.
tell
Just
you
pay
that
these
right
kids
now.
underneath the table. We don't need to
Like
know
they're
about
saying,
what the hell
yeah,
going on.
Shit ain't going backwards.
I liked it better that way.
the boosters been the same boosters who were paying them under the table is the same
yeah,
boosters is paying
same
them right
thing.
now.
Right.
Damn
Exactly.
boost.
Exactly. Same ones out in the open now, but
Yeah.
That's on the
they
bad part. Because they used to give them the
but
brown paper bag in their locker.
Phil
I don't
Knight,
care. What's
Oregon,
the
he gets the best
They'll give them a job. What they do is give them a little summer job and pay them a bunch of
Or
money, give them a
also,
car.
what they'll do, their families, they'll move them in town and they'll have them
That
living
too.
in a nice little house
They been
while they
doing
Oh
that.
yeah,
staying
Yeah,
there.
they've been
Or like
doing
you
that.
say,
yeah,
they'll
Yeah,
help
they've
their
been
family
doing that.
members get that certain job that other people been trying to get who actually earned it,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah,
they'll give it to them since they're going to our university.
yeah, that's how it go. I mean, hey, that's the nature of the
And
business.
business, it sucks, but it's business.
It's
But the
life,
thing
yeah.
about it, you got to think about it, man. Like, man, once that shit took off, ain't no going back.
You're right, brother. I
True.
agree with you on that.
I mean,
That's true. That's true.
you can
Ain't no
talk
going
about
back.
this shit, you can criticize this shit all you want. This
Mhm.
shit is not going away.
Hey,
No, it's
look.
not.
And it's
Going
like
back.
that.
You're
It's
right.
like that here with the Panthers, because if you look at it, David Tepper
Mhm.
is integrated with the city mainly because of the type of asset management that he does. So the city actually sells bonds and things like that on the public market, whereas he actually trades them. So they have alliances formulated that way, where his firm undersees. Shoot, they got about 16 AUM under management, assets under management right now, 16B worth, and a lot of that is probably going to be City of Charlotte municipal bonds. So that's where he's going to make a lot of the money for the city. And see, this
Right.
ties into why they're not going to piss him off, because he can keep the city afloat in a lot of ways with the CTRE,
I ain't gonna
the
lie,
tourism
Quantum.
board of the city. Yeah,
What you saying? It sounds like Chinese to me right now, bro.
my bad, man. I'm just saying how David
It's,
Tepper.
what you
Yeah.
talking is 100% correct. It's just the fact that I'm not business savvy and know the terminology and how things
Oh, I
work.
got you.
I'm
Yeah, I
just
got
sitting here with the damn Wi-Fi thing over my head. Like what?
So, Quantum, when you say when you say piss them off, who are you referring to pissing them off? Who are you referring to?
The city, so when David Tepper asked the city for specifics in terms of the Dome Stadium or whatever have you, or the new upgrades or whatever, they're not going to balk because they know all David Tepper has to do is go to the city council and say, pass a referendum, issue, I don't know, $10 billion worth of municipal bonds for the county. If David Tepper's fund buys those bonds and put them under management and then sells them, the city is guaranteed to make money off those bonds. So now the city grows if they decide to kick back a certain amount of their proceeds to go towards the stadium enhancements. And that's what happens.
Okay.
That's why he ended up he bought a big chunk of the land over near where the Charlotte Piper Foundry was, because he was going to put a stadium there. Then he decided, you know what? It's better business decision to actually create an entertainment district there, and then just go ahead and use the stadium that's already privately owned, as is. The city doesn't own Bank of America. He does. So it's a big difference. The city only owns the field. They don't own the stadium. Let
me ask you this, though, Quantum.
They don't own the stadium.
Let me ask you this,
Yes,
and I heard about the proposal for the entertainment area in Charlotte. But let me just ask your opinion, because I don't live in Charlotte. Why did the epicenter fall though? Like, why did it collapse? Like, what was the reason for that collapse?
Too much shit going on over there. I think it was a lot of fucking bullshit going on over there.
It was more than that. It was more than that, D'Angelo. Well, that was the basis of it, D'Angelo. That's what what they used publicly to determine why they wanted to exit it. The issue was there was so originally that land, a couple of my business partners actually owned the parcels in there. That land was originally slated to have a specific type of hotel on it. And then what happened was that hotel proposition kind of fell through because it was condos. It's called 210 Trade. That's what it used to be. And there was like a 50-story condo tower that was proposed there. But what happened was the guy that originally owned it, he fell short on the pre-sales. So he ended up having to move the project and then move the product off the line. And then a California group came in and actually bought the rights, and then they developed. They brought in the hotel that sits on there now. And that hotel decided, you know what, we'll go ahead and just make this an entertainment district. And then what ended up happening eventually was it couldn't, when the 2008 financial crisis hit, all of the support for that development kind of started faltering. Everybody started closing down, and no one was uptown because the center city was basically a ghost town. And then what happened was after COVID hit, it started really going down. So the violence kicked in, and then it became a place where vagrants came in there and started doing their bull crap. And then what ended up happening now, it's been another entity has come in from another city, and they bought it. Now it's been rebranded as the Queen City Quarter. So now it's getting reinvigorated. So now it's coming back. It's live again now. It wasn't.
They bringing it back. I didn't know they were bringing it back.
It's called the Queen City Quarter.
It got the same kind of vibe with different looks.
They got a lot more
under new management. What they did, like Tim said, they cleaned the area up. They cleaned it up because it was getting the wrong type of
audience. The YNs.
Y'all niggas was coming down there partying and shit.
No, it was the YNs because niggas had been partying there. I mean, niggas had been. It was the YNs that was fucking it up.
It wasn't a fine wine nigga. It was liquor drinking nigga. Wine. Mellow Chevy type of Mad Dog drinking nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Mad Dog.
What really did it was sealed the fate. What sealed the fate was called Epicenter. What sealed the fate was there was a businessman that was here from out of town that was here doing a deal with the airlines. He was actually walking down College Street about a block and a half away. A fight broke out over there on the Epicenter ground. Somebody let off shots and he got hit. He died.
They
said, okay, that's it right there. And then, so the people right across the street.
Yeah, we got to make sure these niggas don't come around here no more.
You do know that the Ritz-Carlton sits right across the street.
Right. Yeah.
It's very nice establishment. But anyway, that place, they were like, nah, man, we can't have our establishment right here. So the last thing that they actually proposed was going up now. It was that the CTC was the biggest issue for that particular plot of land, which is the Charlotte Transit Center. Sits right beside it, adjacent to it, and that's where all the vagrants come. So the city decided, you know what we're going to do? We're going to raise it. Now they're about to raise it. Now the Hornets are building their new practice facility on those grounds. They're going to put a tower there with some.
I thought they already finished it, right? I thought the Hornets finished they already finished the facility.
No. They're building. It's new. It's about to start. It's going to be so they're going to take the transit center. They're going to reroute that underground. So now the city's buses won't be above ground anymore. It's going to go under that. And on top of that, and go up, is going to be the Hornets' new training facility with the new healthcare facility. Atrium Health is going to have a building up there. It's going to be it's a beautiful thing going up right there. So that's what's about to happen here in a minute.
See, when that type of stuff happens, you go in Orlando.
The epicenter is traffic right there.
You go in Orlando, and Leo probably knows this. You go over there by that Kia Center, and it's Highway 441. See, they used to sell pussy and walk and all kind of shit all over that way. You know? They put some niggas.
You said I thought the Amway Center. It's the Amway Center, ain't it?
Oh my God!
It's the Kia Center now. It ain't Amway.
Yeah, it's the Amway Center now. It's the Kia Center now.
They done put some niggas all out that way. They built a motherfucking wall. They built the wall up.
What you know about that, though?
Goddamn wall.
Hey.
I go
What you know about that, though?
I seen it. When I seen them,
I know you're right. Hey, they used to be people sleeping underneath the highway. They done got rid of all. It's against the law to be sleeping in the street in Orlando now.
All that shit.
If y'all want to know
what time it was, Leo.
If y'all want to know anything about what's being built in Charlotte, I can tell you anything about what's being built. But
Quan, let me ask you this, Quan, real quick. It's a serious question, brother.
Yes, sir.
Do you think that with all the stuff that is proposed by Tepper management, do you think that it'll come to fruition? Because I was harking back to what happened in what's that city in South Carolina? They tried to move the other shit to
Rock Hill.
Yeah, Rock Hill. Do you? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. Do you think the city would have a little trepidation in believing in all this and David Tepper's part?
No.
Or would it be warranted?
No, because it wasn't on David Tepper the reason why that project failed. That was on the city. That had nothing to do with
Rock Hill
at all. Yes, it was all on Rock Hill, 100%.
Yeah, that was Rock Hill. That
what happened was,
do that. Yep.
He had nothing to do with that. And see, what happened was the city. Okay, so you remember at first it was looking at some other sites to put the stadium on at one time. We were talking about putting it in Rowan County and Salisbury and places like that. Well, the city was like, nah, you guys aren't moving our stadium anywhere. We're going to make all of the necessary provisions to keep you in Center City because it drives tourism dollars. That's number one. Number two, the city of Rock Hill tried some underhanded bull crap. I know a lot about Rock Hill. They tried some underhanded stuff. They didn't want to come through on their end of the bargain to cut bonds and certain land acquisitions and things like that. And Tepper called it bluff. Yep. Mm-hmm. So Tepper was like, look, if you want to pull that, then I'm gonna do this. And they say, well, do it. And he did it. And they were like, oh, that's
what happened.
So you know what the city of Charlotte did, Leo? You know what the city of Charlotte did, Leo? The city of Charlotte was like, if y'all remember on Boys in the Hood, when dude took a little man's football, he was like, thanks, cuz. That's what Charlotte said when they messed up.
let me ask you this, though. Let me ask you this, though. Oh, wait.
Okay. So y'all say, because I'm glad you brought that up, Leo, too. So y'all saying that they was gonna break ground on a new stadium, but
brother, they broke ground on it. It was already built that
motherfucker.
So it was already it was like a quarter of the way built. It was a quarter of the way built.
I just drive past it all the time.
You can see the motherfucker there.
You can see it.
No, driver. They talking about driver's talking about a new stadium. No, driver. I'm talking about the practice facility. Yeah, driver. They're not talking about a stadium. They're not talking about a new stadium.
Oh, okay. See, that's what I'm talking about, the stadium. Yeah, so they would try to rebuild the stadium.
They was gonna put a practice stadium up there.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me get y'all the game. See, the reason I know this. Let me tell y'all something. The reason I know all this is because one of my good friends actually designed the light rail infrastructure under the ground to move the electricity through the entire city. One of my good friends designed that. Then another one of my good friends, one of my business partners, actually owns a chunk of the land sitting on adjacent to Bank of America Stadium. So obviously they approached him to buy the land from him, and he said, "Screw no, I ain't selling nothing." And David Tepper was like, "Well, how about if I give you this?" And he was like, "All right, we good, we cool." So it's like the whole thing about this was there's a group called Trammell Crow. It's one of the largest development entities in the entire United States. They are leading the project right now on the entertainment district, which is going to be called the Iron District. Now, if you guys are familiar with Charlotte, when you coming off of the I-77 heading north, and you jumping on John Belk Freeway, right at 9B or 9A, when you hit that little exit and you coming up that hill, you can see it's a foundry off to the right and a foundry off to the left. That little iron building, that used to be what we call Charlotte Pipe and Foundry. They've been there for over 100 years. What the city did was they said, okay, we want to repurpose this land for something. But Charlotte Pipe and Foundry said, you know what? Right now, we're not anticipating anything with this land. So the city actually convinced them to give that land up if David Tepper would get involved and repurpose that area for new development, because that's where he wanted to put the new stadium. So what ended up happening was,
what the hell that is in the background?
That's what I'm about to say. Am I tripping? Damn, somebody got feedback.
That's Leo.
That's me. Oh, okay, my bad.
That was yours. It's all good. So what ended up happening was, the city decided, you know what, we're going to give you guys incentives to repurpose this land. And so what they did was, the Charlotte Pipe and Foundry, they went out to Stanley County and decided, or Anson County, I'm sorry. They went out to Anson County and decided to cut a deal with that county to repurpose and remove that facility out there, which is what they did. So they've been gone for months and months and months now. There's nothing operational going on that site anymore. So then the city turned back to them, and they still own it. And the city said, hey, y'all going to leave us land, or what you going to do? You going to give it to David Tepper? We're going to cut a deal. We're going to do. And so they said, nah. David Tepper said, you know what? Let's just go ahead and cut a deal to repurpose the actual existing stadium and enhance that. And I'll put some bonds. I'll put bonds that you can put around this particular project to enhance the city. We'll do infrastructure projects. We'll do lights. We'll do intersections. We'll do all of that for the city. If you just throw in a certain amount of money to the stadium, the city was like, yeah, that's a good deal. So the land that was going to be purposed for the new stadium was still owned by Charlotte Pipe and Foundry. So what they decided to do was go into business on a second deal with David Tepper. And what they did was they said, okay, we will propose something called the Iron District. So they brought in Trammell Crow, who actually came in to spearhead the project. You can read all this. It's public knowledge now. It wasn't for months, but it is now. Trammell Crow is now leading the charge on development. So the first few buildings will start going up by the beginning of next year. They already got a hotel planned over there. They got 4 or 5 other buildings. They got like an entertainment district. So Tepper was like, okay, perfect. I'm going to put my money into this, and then I'm going to be securing a bulk of this that will walk right into the stadium. So now you're going to have that Green Bay type of thing. When you come outside of Green Bay, they got all that.
Oh, yeah. I like that. That's nice area. I know exactly what you're talking about.
So when you leave, so now when you leave Bank of America Stadium, like if you coming out on the North Gate on Graham,
something like Patriot Way too. Patriot Way, like that.
Exactly. Right. So what they're going to do, right? This is why David Tepper decided to build all of the new practice facilities and everything on the site adjacent to the stadium, because now, when you walk on Cedar Street, which is where all the practice fields are now, there's going to be all that land. If you look south towards I-77 or west towards I-77, if you go down Moorhead, all of that going down Moorhead Street to I-77 is going to be all new development, hotels, shopping centers, everything. And Tepper's got his hands in that. That's his project. And he also has his hands.
What's the estimated completion date, like in the future? Like what they say, 2032, 35? When they say completion?
So the first wave of it is going to actually open up sometime next year, and then they'll do phase 1. It's about to start now. It starts in December, I think. Then by the end of 2027 or 2028, they're going to start phase 2, and then that'll last for about. It's going to be like a 10-year project. It's a long time. So it's beautiful though.
What's the end goal? Like, what do they hope to? What did the city and David Tepper hope to accomplish with this stuff?
Leo, I think they want soccer. My fault, Quantum. I think they want soccer.
Yeah.
I think that's the real play. Is they trying to get
There you
soccer money? David is saying how
They're trying to get what now? Say again, brother.
The soccer money.
Soccer money. Them international FIFA games. That's the real play right there.
Is the stadium big enough?
Yeah. They just had Chelsea. They had Chelsea here over the summer.
Yeah.
What? Also, the stadium hold at least 80,000 people.
Yeah,
I
holds
don't know the
75
exact
right now.
number.
Holds
Yeah, I don't know the
75.
exact number.
Okay.
But you got to know what part of the
75.
update
and
they're
all
going to
that
be
stuff
taking
like that.
a
Yeah.
top section of the seats and turning
Well,
into like a little nightclub bar area as well.
well, here's the
Technically
thing.
losing
Mm.
seats.
Okay.
Here's the thing, though. Well, see, here's the thing that a lot of people don't know. David Tepper tried. He tried to. Well, okay. Obviously, they're going to play the games there, right? The CLT games, the FC games are being played there now. But that's not where they practice it. They have a. He went out and bought out on Monroe Road. He went out there and bought a business park. He bought an entire business park, and he developed it into what CLT has now. He developed a campus. It's like they got
And see
practice
that's
fields.
where when he did that,
Freaking
Quantum,
crazy.
that's where
Because
I thought
it
he
was
was going to
originally
put
supposed they
the
were looking at the Eastland Mall location, right?
yeah.
Exactly.
I thought, and you
But
know what,
but here's
Quantum,
what they
that's
did with
where I
that.
thought he was going to put that our practice facilities and when the Rock Hill
Eastern.
fell through, that's what I thought he was buying that for. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
yeah.
Because I
No.
was like, yo, when you take these old warehouses and stuff and tear them down, you see what I'm saying? You already got
Yeah.
indoor facilities and all that shit. And so that's what I thought he was going, instead of this new stuff they building over there.
Well,
But he got a
Omar
plan,
just
y'all.
said. Well, Omar just said. So here's what Omar's right. Hey, Omar, what they did was the Eastland site. They got that call. It's called. They built an apartment complex over there here just recently. It's huge. That piece of land over there on Eastland. They're actually still developing the soccer grounds for the International Development League that's going to come there. So they're actually about to start that early next year. I saw the plans for that too. So that's about to start soon. So all of the teams that come over here from overseas that want to come for those FIFA matches and stuff like that, the friendlies, they're going to be practicing in that new facility over there on Eastland's grounds.
Quantum question.
That's what they're doing over there.
Quantum question. Does any of all those projects that David Tepper and the city is doing, is any of that shit going to help the Panthers at all?
Yeah.
Well,
you mean the team, or you mean just the brand itself?
Like the team, the brand, because it seemed like what Leo was saying about the soccer, how that's going to be more of a plan for them so they can get more revenue. How they building hotels and everything. To me, all that seemed like they trying to collect on their FIFA money more than he actually trying to help out the Panthers, which really brings money in.
It's kind of two birds, one stone, though. It's kind of two birds, one stone. You can say,
and it also depends on the relevancy of the team. If the team is winning, then you can generate more revenue.
Facts,
but if the team's not winning, then it's just going to be secondary to the soccer team.
That's very true.
I was just uptown last week for when Buffalo was down. They was tailgating all around the place. Like you seen it, Omar? There's not a lot of bars you can go to uptown, especially so they trying to improve that type of experience.
That's the problem. Exactly. You're exactly right, Omar. But see, once they start getting in, like we ain't able to get the Super Bowl here because there ain't enough beds. But see, that's why it's a plan. It's going to be open, and then you got to have entertainment. So
that's right.
Charlotte compared to Atlanta, Miami, and all these different places, just like you just said, Omar. Exactly.
I think they have to have a dome though, Goat.
But
I think they have to have a dome to
You
get the Super Bowl.
don't have to have a dome, Leo. You don't have to have a dome, Leo.
I believe you have to in the South area like that. I believe you have. It's Tennessee. I might be wrong.
Miami ain't got no dome. Tampa Bay ain't got no dome.
Nah, brother, but
that's Florida.
It's D'Angelo, it's hot though. That's what I'm talking about. A dome. That's what I'm talking about. You need a dome.
That's the reason why Atlanta always have a dome because of the
reflection of the weather because in February it'd be cold as hell in Charlotte and Atlanta. It'd be cold.
New York. When they
only did that one time though. They're not doing that.
Yeah, they did it once, and they not going. And them fans complain. They not going back.
Yeah, it's too cold. They're not doing that.
Now hold up, y'all do understand that.
The biggest reason was we couldn't facilitate it.
Nah, Go. You need a dome. Go. It's cold in February in Charlotte, brother. You ain't gonna have playing no Super Bowl.
The entertainment around the area does make sense too, though.
Yeah. You gotta have the entertainment. Yeah.
Let's look at the stadium first. So here's what they're doing.
Go ahead, Quan. Go ahead.
The stadium is going to have a translucent roof on it. Okay, that's what's going to be proposed. That's what's being proposed right now. They were trying to decide what. See, you've seen it on some renderings and some you didn't because they weren't sure of what they were trying to accomplish with the build out. That was the whole thing because they got to totally redesign a lot of the stuff on the upper decks in order to support that roof. But designed to support a roof. If they wanted to put one there, it could. So they're going to go with a translucent roof, and they want it to where it's climate controlled, but you still get the full effects of the sunlight from outside. That's what they want. They want to make it feel like it's outside, but without the element of the game. That's
like the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah, the Reds feeling the same thing.
No, the Colts ain't got that. That you talking about? I think the Vikings got that.
The Vikings
got
and
it.
the Falcons do too, because they got a big window over there. Yeah,
exactly.
They got windows. They got a big window on their side that they can slide open and shit.
When y'all say a
exactly.
dome, that damn roof on that motherfucker is almost like a tarp, y'all. It ain't a goddamn. It ain't a hard damn roof. You know what I'm saying? That you put shingles on.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a tarp, cuz you know what I'm saying.
Right.
So that's not hard to fucking do. You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
Here.
No, that ain't hard to do.
Like that. We don't.
That's
get,
why.
you know
That's what they're gonna do, Go.
Yeah,
But they're doing it because it's more user friendly, number one, and it's more cost effective, judging from what they're going to do around it.
That's why Tennessee has built the dome up there in Nashville.
Yeah, because it's cold up there.
And I think Nashville probably won a Super Bowl.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get this. Let me get this.
They'll get one too, Omar. They'll get one, Omar.
The real HHENT says, Panther saying Andy hurt is just saving face. Tired of the excuses and softness. Get him and Bryce the fuck up out of here. Dave Stewart
Yeah, I came up here because I wanted to know what y'all thoughts on. I saw an article that Rico was on the market for the right price, and I wanted to know
I was going to converse about that too, because I've seen that too.
I don't think so now, Omar, since they done put it out there. They said Chuba getting his carries taken away. Rico is the feature back now.
But Go,
well,
let me ask you this,
New England was what they said. New England tried to offer us something for Chuba.
They got to take it.
Yeah. Now they did. They turned it down. They turned it down.
No, I think you got to.
They smart. They turn that shit down. You don't do business with the Patriots because you always gonna get fucked over.
If somebody offer you a second or third for Rico,
you have to take it because what's going to happen? The Panthers, the team is not good. The quarterback play is so horrible. You can't expect Dalton or Bryce to win. So
y'all think somebody give us a second or third for that? You right? There's a motherfucker offer a second or third, but Chuba, you got the goddamn.
Not even two. No, it's gonna be Rico. They're not offering for Chuba. It's gonna be for Rico.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Rico. For Rico.
Yeah. Okay.
The second and third for Rico, he got to go.
Yeah, exactly.
But see, even if you get a second or a third, how you know they're gonna make the right decision and get the right guy?
Yeah, but
well, you never know that, but you have to roll the dice because you have to roll the dice. You have to roll the
dice on those goddamn trade no Rico.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because the Panthers are not good. You're not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah, you do.
The
driver is not letting Rico go.
See. That's the problem, bro.
The quarterback play is too bad. You're not going to win the game.
You keep talking about the quarterback.
Before you go on your rant,
the fuck you got to do the quarterback?
Let me
Not now. Not now. I don't.
Hey, y'all boys, hold them down for a second. I got to leave for about 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Y'all hold them down for a second.
All right.
Driver, let's say we win.
Go ahead, Driver.
Let's say we win 7 games this year. And then Rico leaves to go sign with Baltimore next year.
Right.
And you turn down a second or third round pick for him. For what?
Right.
For what?
They still got Derrick Henry.
I just threw a team out there. I just threw a random.
Driver, don't you understand? Driver. Don't you understand? Driver, don't you understand? Don't you understand? We just paid Chuba a lot of money. I don't see them. Right.
How much is a lot of money? How much
what you
is a lot
mean?
of money?
You don't allocate. That's a lot of money for a running back. Driver, what the hell you talking about? You're not gonna pay 2 running backs. You can't pay. You can't pay that same type of money to Rico.
You can't talk that bullshit to me when a running back is fucking running for 200 yards a fucking week.
Did he do it last week? Driver, did he do it last week? Driver, did he do it last week?
That bullshit.
Did he do it last week, Driver? Did he do it last week?
Driver, you don't know how to. Driver, you don't know how to. Driver, you don't know how to properly build a team. Driver, you don't give a fuck.
They don't know how to properly build a team.
You don't need to. You don't need to.
Driver want
What?
4 running
What
backs.
do the
Driver
Panthers
want
do?
4 running backs. On
Do the
all
Panthers
active
do what the
he
Panthers
want to
do?
win at all costs, but it doesn't
Do
work
the
like that,
Panthers know
driver.
how to build a team?
It doesn't work like that,
If they
driver.
trade Rico, they may know what
They
to do.
You see
haven't
what I'm
shown
saying?
that.
Right,
They haven't
So
shown that
you
recently, driver.
questioning me, but they don't know how to motherfucking build a team.
And you done learned from them then. You've learned from
Driver,
them
you
over the
have a
past.
depreciating asset on your team that
Right.
has value right now. You have to get
It
rid of
has
that.
value. You got to get rid of that.
You gotta get rid of that.
Man, that's crazy. I'm asking y'all a question this right here. When they went and signed fucking goddamn your boy Saquon Barkley, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they went and got him, right? Then they gave him a contract, right? They gave him that money, right?
Are they the
Then they
same
gave him
players?
the fucking money.
Right.
They the same.
It's Rico. It's Rico
Then they,
Saquon Barkley.
hold on.
It's
Answer
Rico
the fucking
Saquon.
question. Did they
It's
give him
Rico
the money?
Saquon.
Yeah,
It's Rico Saquon.
Nah, nigga. Before he came in, he was devalued. He was devalued, nigga. Don't lie. He was devalued like a
Oh man.
Who?
Huh?
Saquon? You saying Saquon
Huh?
is devalued?
So don't talk that bullshit to me, nigga. I told you, don't talk that shit to them niggas who don't know shit.
Goddamn, Driver.
He wanted them. He wanted them niggas you talking about. He wanted them.
Right.
I cannot listen to this nigga while I drive. My mom make me crash.
Bloody, they got him started, Bloody.
I know. I can't listen to this nigga while I'm on the road, man. That nigga gonna make me crash.
When is the trade deadline? The 4th? When is the
You
trade?
not get him started, boy. You will not let up.
Week, yeah.
After next week. So when the Panthers lose this game, and if they lose the next game, they're gonna have to consider it. They're gonna have to.
Say Rico.
When the trade deadline?
Say Rico put up 150 and then 125. I think you got to ship him out of here.
But when the trade deadline?
Yeah, I can get that.
November.
I think they got like 2 weeks left, if that.
2 weeks.
I think it's that. What? It's after week 10. That's right.
4th,
They moved it back. 4th. They moved it back. Yeah. Okay. It's a week. Okay.
November the 4th.
This is the last week. If Rico put on a show, say Rico put on a show and we still lose, and a team come up here and say, "Hey, I'm willing to give you a 2, or I maybe give you like 2 fourths for him." You have to really sit there and think about that, especially because you have Chuba.
Especially after a loss.
That actually makes a lot of sense on why dude said that he gonna play Rico for the rest of the season.
Yeah,
they probably thinking about doing that though.
Yeah.
Since y'all said that.
Because
that's what they probably think about doing.
Running backs are not coming back. You're not getting rid of Chuba. You're not getting rid of Jonathan Brooks, and you just drafted ETN. So Rico is
Rico
out the start.
Exactly.
So
that's the depreciating asset. You have to move off of that.
It just don't make no sense to repay him because you want to give Jonathan Brooks an opportunity to come back next year. So it makes no sense to bring Rico back.
Hey Omar, do you think that ETN could turn out to be something special to that degree?
I don't know if he can be something special, but I think he can be serviceable. I think
right.
I think his ceiling is turning into another Chuba. Honestly,
I think so. Look at that running back from the Rams. Look at that that dude from the Rams.
You talking about Kyron Williams?
Yeah, same body, same place, same body. He's serviceable.
About the weakest running back the Rams had in some time.
But he could get the job done. He could catch, he could block, he could get yards.
I like Kyron. Kyron nice. I like Kyron.
Before
he good. I was just basing off of the Rams' historic running backs that they usually get.
Before,
he do what they need him to do.
Frank Gore era, they just had average running backs before they got C-Mac and they were still winning games.
Who?
The 49ers. After the Frank Gore era and before C-Mac, they had Tevin Coleman for the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? They just had average guys back there running. So I think ETN can be a serviceable running back for us.
He can.
I think he'd be that. That's why I said it's just. That's why I think Rico. You have to listen to Officer Rico. I
put it like this here. I mean, he came from Georgia. They always have some good running backs come up out of there.
So. It just depends on how good the Panthers are going forward. After November, if the Panthers haven't won 5 games by the end of November, then you have to trash the season. So it's in their best interest to move off of Rico. Because I don't think you're going to have a good game on Sunday.
Now, Leo, question.
Yes, sir, bro.
Green Bay got a good damn defense.
Say for instance, like your hypothesis is true. Now, that means we already know Bryce going to be out the door and ain't going to be no extension on him. Do you think that they will actually then try to play Hendon Hooker? Or that's never going to be matriculated?
Well, they not going to play Hendon Hooker until they totally wash their hands with Bryce. I don't think they're going to play Hendon Hooker.
I'm at
They
y'all.
gotta be. They gotta
Hold
be.
on, hold
Yeah,
on.
it depends
They
on how
not gonna
good
play
the
Henry
connection
Hooker
seems.
I'm at
until
If this
y'all.
Bryson
another
until
if
they
this
no
another
longer.
wasted season,
That's
So
what I said,
who
D'Angelo.
who
Same
look
Yeah,
like
thing.
the best player on outfits? Bryce or goddamn Rico? I'm asking y'all niggas this one fucking
Rico.
question. So
You're
what
Rico.
the
not gonna.
fuck is y'all talking about?
Driver missed, right, bro? And it's not even
What?
that.
But y'all know who
So
Driver turned into? What Driver you
Bryce,
turning into? To
Incredible
what's his
Hulk.
name?
David Banner.
No, man. God damn it. He be on everybody's goddamn show. He
G
be
baby.
hollering. Sea dog. Sea dog.
Oh,
Boy, you
see the
turning into Sea dog. Driver, you turning into Sea dog, Driver. God damn it, you turning into Sea dog.
Driver. Everything you saying is
He
absolutely
set
right.
y'all up because
Rico,
he knew y'all was gonna say that. That's why he was waiting on y'all to say that.
but if somebody is willing to give you something for that's more value, and if you know you about to get your car repossessed and somebody gonna give you $10,000 to have the car, you gonna take that $10,000 before
See
you
this
lose it.
shit out, guys.
Yeah,
That's
going right.
This
exactly
shit right
that's
here,
all. That's
man.
all it is. It's
Basically,
basic business.
what it boils down to, Driver does not understand what's the point of getting rid of Rico
He
if
don't
he's our
understand
best
contract
player.
value. He don't understand. He don't
Right,
understand value,
Nah,
Well,
market
he
well,
value.
right.
you have to look at it in
he
terms of
understand that we need to keep the best player, which is Rico, and get rid of fucking Chuba since Chuba ain't doing what he did last year.
But politics
That's what
will not
Driver
stop
sees.
that, and I
Well,
understand
see,
that. But politics, you already gave Chuba a bag. You're not
that's my
trading him.
point.
He a foundational piece right now, and so they're not
Yeah,
getting
Yeah.
rid of him.
Chuba already has a contract, which means
Yeah,
that he can't even cause a fight even if he wanted to. There's nothing
yeah.
he can do.
Now
But
bloody.
Rico could start a fight. Rico could say, you know what,
Yeah,
man, I want to go where my value takes me, and I don't want to stay here unless you move Chuba and give me a good deal.
exactly. Yeah. If Rico resigns, if Rico re-ups, now it's real scary for Chuba.
It's real
It's real
scary.
because now Rico, Jonathan Brooks, and ETN may be your future running back core, and you telling Chuba appreciate you for your
Yeah.
services. And because I think Rico is younger too. Rico is younger with probably less mileage.
No, Rico. I think they about same age. Rico might be a year older than Chuba. I think.
They both did about 4 to 5 years. So
What
yeah,
Rico
they
been in the
could
league
be
for?
about 4 or
Wait.
5 years, I
I
believe.
think
He was
Rico
in
like
Dallas for a minute.
26.
Yeah, he was in
Yeah,
Was he
Dallas
in
Rico
for
was
a
in
Dallas
minute.
Dallas for like
Harrisburg?
4 years.
Yeah,
He was
He
in Dallas
was?
for like 4 years. Yeah.
they probably around the
Never
same.
heard of him before.
He was buried behind Zeke, and then you know what I'm saying. They finally gave him
Right.
opportunity because
Oh, he
Zeke
And
was
got
they
hurt.
had
hurt last year.
He was there with
Tony
Zeke?
Pollard over there too at the time. They
Yeah,
was running
Pollard.
both
Yeah,
those
he was
boys.
behind
Oh,
Pollard and
Pollard.
he was behind Pollard and Zeke.
Oh, you know you ain't going to no shine then if that's the
Yeah,
case.
he
Okay, that's
really
all we
only got
heard.
his opportunity because Zeke got hurt last year. Like I said, some of my closest friends, Cowboys fans, so I still keep up with him just to troll. But
They
yeah,
should
he was
never
just
got Zeke old ass back anyway.
he was buried behind them, and then he popped up 1K season, and nobody, it was kind of a outlier year, so that's why we got him for the cheap on a 1 year deal. But after the way he been playing this year, somebody's going to give him a bag. Somebody's going to say,
Hey, Omar,
he can be our starting running back.
can you
True.
say, Omar, can you say low mileage? I mean, this dude,
Yeah.
I mean, we got
Low mileage too. You do. Yeah, low
I
mileage.
mean, look. Chuba never came out the gate rushing for 1,000 with his first opportunity because he's running behind C-Mac. So he never got
And then we had Devontae Foreman too.
And then he was Miles. People forget he was Miles Sanders' backup at first. He took the job from Miles, but that was Miles running back. That was Miles' job first, but Miles got hurt.
Because they ain't believe in Chuba.
Yeah, they didn't believe in him.
That's right.
Even after Devontae.
They
So that's
didn't
why I
believe
said
in him like that.
I always love Chuba. I think Chuba
Deontay
for a
was
fifth
tough,
round
man.
pick he has exceeded his value for a 5th round running back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
As he
his
should.
time too.
Get Chuba in the fourth, I
It's
thought.
motherfucking
Get Chuba in
time.
the fourth.
It was something
Nah,
fourth,
fifth.
fifth.
He was fifth
Yeah, it was
round. He
something
was fifth round pick. He was fifth round pick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
he
I'm
was
saying.
fifth round.
It was great value.
Chuba is a
Because
backup, bro.
you got to remember now he came out of OK State and he was the best thing they had going on over there.
Driver,
He was.
If they were both on 1 year deals, I agree with everything you say. But the politics behind Chuba already being paid is going to play a factor. It already played a factor these last 2 weeks on why the carries were 50-50. It's the politics behind it, bro. And like I said, that's the stuff
Damn,
you have to
Halloween
look at.
tomorrow? Shit, I didn't even know that.
Well, we see why we're losing the organization.
I mean,
So,
true.
hey,
Man, true. But like I said, keep training your best players. It sucks, but eventually, when we're able to do it and rebuild right, it's gonna pay out one day. It's just we getting out the Bryce hole right now, bro. We getting out.
So we're gonna be waiting until we all granddaddies until the Panthers figure this shit out.
We just getting back to the Matt Rule era of 5 wins. Think about that. We just got back to the Matt Rule era.
Canales is ass. You keep talking about Bryce Young, he ass.
But Canales was here to help Bryce Young, and I mean, if Bryce is playing
He can't
better,
be
So
here to
Bryce
help
Young
just
ass, Canales' ass, the GM ass, Icky's ass. Nick Scott's ass, Rose Boone's ass, Mike Jackson's ass. So we got a whole bunch of ass on the team. Hey. People still want to get rid of Excel too, ain't it?
Driver don't like Excel.
No, I knew a couple of weeks ago people want to get rid of Excel. Say he was ass too.
Yeah. Well, I fought the coach, so I think it's coach ass. I don't even follow him no more.
Is he the right coach for us? I mean, it's still up for debate. It's still up for debate.
I don't think he's the worst coach. Like I said, I never wanted him coming in calling plays as well as being a head coach. I don't like that for a first time head coach. There's been plenty of times where I feel like Dave has got lost in the games and he'd be forgetting stuff. Like his just management be bad. He'd be letting the clock run down. Like how he handled that drive, even though Andy took a horrible sack to end that second half. We were horrible in that second half. I mean that last drive before half, just managing the clock.
Ooh, yeah, I know it. That's what I told him, man, bro. He ass, bro.
Like I rock with like I said, I don't have a problem with Dave. It's still year 2 for Dave, so I'm gonna be patient. Like I said, year 3, year 4. I mean, I think he's gonna at least get 4 years before he get the boot, and I still think he might get his own quarterback before he gets.
If he get 2 more years, then yeah, he's getting his own QB. That's without question.
Yeah, like I said, if he go out there and they extend Bryce, then hey, you walk in the plank with Bryce then. Y'all in that together whenever y'all get done. But I just think Brant Tillers is smarter than that. I don't think Brant Tillers is going to do nothing crazy, bro. Brant, he really going to have to sit down with Bryce Asian and be like, yo, we'll take you back, but it's not going to be on no crazy deal. You ain't getting C.J. Stroud money.
No, they can't take him back, period. They're going to have to cut ties.
I hope so. Like I told Goat the other week, every week I watch games, I get happy and say it's a week closer to Bryce not being the quarterback. So
like they're gonna have to settle that top because it's not gonna look good to have no number 1 pick that's on the team sitting on the bench while you got another quarterback that you just drafted. You're gonna have to get rid of him and make this the new guy to lead him.
You can't really say what if it's anybody until you have a coach, bro. That's just
but we can't keep going through coaches. Coaches aren't going to want to come here.
Bro, that's why the Jacksonville, that's why certain people, bro, that know that you can't, when you got a product, you can't just say, hey, man, it's just going to be the product, it's the coach. You got to look out. This right here, what's going on, showing you why it's the coach.
So you said Jacksonville went through 3 coaches in 5 years. You know that?
Right.
They went Urban Meyer, Doug Peterson, and now they got Liam Cohen. So they've been through 3 coaches in the past 5 years.
But you got to understand the reason why. They also had to get a new coach because they'd invested into Trevor. So somebody gonna have to be the guy to get Trevor, to make Trevor make that investment look like it actually is the right investment.
Doubling down on Bryce, man.
But this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Last year when he bitched Bryce, right, he brought Dowden in. Dowden ain't win number 1 game. See, motherfuckers want to see you win, but it don't matter. But listen to me.
We couldn't do what the team looked like with Bryce.
All that shit you gonna say, bro. When you a fucking head coach, you make that decision, bro. They made that decision to bench the number 1 overall pick. You got 1 win out of motherfucker. You know that was trash, right?
Do you know what else you got,
hold on,
driver?
let me finish. You come back this season. You bring the same sorry motherfucker you only could get 1 win out of. He get blowed out. So now it ain't just about a quarterback because you could have just got in the fucking bite out the street. You could have made that fucking determination because you the coach. You could have had a backup quarterback come in because you saying this quarterback ain't it. So he would have brought some type of veteran quarterback or younger quarterback with something and brought his ass in and showed you something way more than the product he's showing you. Then he show you that with the running back. It's too much bullshit to where he gonna die out. So you can save faith talking about it's gonna be the quarterback. It's gonna be that coach. And I'm trying to tell y'all this shit. Y'all ain't seeing this shit.
The coach right now has a longer contract than the quarterback, dude. So I would lean with the coach. I understand what you're saying, though. But last year, benching Bryce, we got to at least see what the rest of this team looked like. Even though Andy only won us 1 game, We was able to see Deontay Johnson need to get out of here. You was able to see kind of what this O-line could do. And then Bryce came back in, and they finished the season on a somewhat up and up, as some would say.
Question: You don't think that the Panthers may in the offseason try to go for a veteran quarterback instead of trying to get a new guy out of college? Because I think a veteran quarterback could possibly push these young guys to see what their potential could be than a young guy coming out of college.
It depends on the win total. It depends on the win total. It's going to be, do they actively want competition for Bryce or not? That man, Dan Morgan, says he wants competition at every position, but he doesn't say except quarterback. He doesn't want competition at quarterback. He wants Bryce Young. He wants a vet, and then they would like to keep a young developmental guy, your Jack Plumbers, Hendon Hookers. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want that quarterback room to be. So I admit we should let go of Andy. If Andy only re-up for a 1 year deal, Andy shouldn't be the backup. But then you have to look like what the coach did. Do you bring in a Daniel Jones who can compete for the starting job? Do you go get you know what I'm saying? If you come bring in Zach Wilson, you just bring in the backup. Zach Wilson ain't competing for the starting job at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Well, because to me, with the talent that we have with these young guys, you need a proven veteran. Well, I ain't gonna say a proven. Oh, fuck it. A proven veteran in the league who's been around, who understands football, who understands coverages, who knows how to prepare to at least see what these weapons can do full throttle, instead of going to get another quarterback out of college that you got to develop, because Carolina is not good in developing quarterbacks, and just see what we have. And if you still got those other development quarterback, i.e. Hendon Hooker, he can still develop and learn behind a real vet, and stop wasting our time on this Bryce project that's not taking us nowhere.
I understand y'all keep talking about Bryce, bro, but that ain't gonna solve y'all problems, bro. It ain't. I'm telling you. Bryce, the same problem could keep on recurring, because it's the fact of the matter, bro. He can't evaluate talent, man. Y'all keep saying that they brought him in to fix Bryce, bro. The team was trash before Bryce. So you got to fix the team.
The team was 1 win away from making the playoffs before Bryce, Jarvis.
You talking about when we had Steve Wilkes?
Bro, if they felt that way, bro, they would have never tore away this team, hired this coach, fired this coach, did this, trade picks away. If they felt that way, bro, you just coming up with a theory.
Well, why did they trade up to number 1? Because they thought they were getting the best player in the draft.
They restarted over. It's called a rebuild.
And they wanted to rebuild with the best player in the draft, correct?
So if they go rebuild, how's you saying they won one win away from the playoffs?
Because we had Steve Wilkes, he had the team winning and playing at a higher level.
Like you said, they said, no, we want to rebuild and go get the best player in the draft. And they thought that player was Bryce Young. Bryce Young ain't never looked like no best player in the draft since we got him. And that's the problem. You traded up to kind of get a limit.
I mean, you can understand. I'm not disagreeing with what you saying, but what I'm saying is this. Ain't nobody can't evaluate your talent if your quote coach can't coach. So everything you saying about, well, it's the quarterback and we got to get rid of him. It's the same reason why he got rid of Frank Wright. If you can't fucking coach, you're gonna get fired.
So instead of giving these coaches another quarterback, you rather just keep replacing the coach. So at no point it's never the quarterback's problem.
It's more than the quarterback when you try certain things you can go out there and out coach people.
What Driver basically trying to do is trying to build he want a head coach to build a culture at Carolina. Because if a culture gets built at Carolina, it ain't gonna matter what players or who you got in any type of position. The culture is gonna be the culture, and motherfuckers gonna play hard. And then that's when you evaluate the right talent to bring in that'll elevate what we already got. I think that's what Driver's alluding to.
Right, you can't do that with that coach. I'm just telling you that, bro. Like, it's the same reason why Philly had their coach, fired him, went to the Super Bowl, fired him. And we got another coach. He's a winning coach. It's the organization. You got to know how to have that fucking coach that can fulfill your organization. Yeah, you got to have a fit for you.
That's the truth. That is true. I mean, hopefully if David Tepper don't be there, I don't know what coach is out there that has that brass cojones and who can set the tempo for our organization. And the next thing is, will the powers that be allow a coach like that to actually sink his teeth into the program and make it his own identity? Because motherfuckers got egos in high places.
Hey, fellas, I'm back. I appreciate y'all, fellas. Hey, we got Flame for Jesus gifted Black Cat Network membership, 5 of them jokers. We appreciate you there, Flame. And
Shout out to Flame.
y'all hold on a second. We got some, and Flame hit us with a $5 super chat as well. He says, I hope they don't trade Rico, but it is the smart thing to do if you basically have to rebuild this offensive line in the next 3 years. And then also, let me get these off, y'all. I appreciate y'all, boys. I appreciate you, Flame. Like I said, I had to jump off for 1 second. The real HHENT, no way Bryce gets 3 head coaches on his rookie deal. And that's the truth. Panthers won't pick up 5th-year option. Common denominator is Bryce and Jokers fail to see it. That's true. I heard y'all boys talking while I was off. That what he just said is true, driver. That boy gonna have 3 head coaches on his rookie deal. The common denominator is Bryce. Playing for Jesus. Wow, just thinking about everything we need. And consider safety, middle, linebacker, defensive line, offensive line. We need everything in the next 3 years. We can't be playing $100 million contracts to linemen. And he is absolutely right. It's going to come down to money. It's going to come down to resources. It's going to come down to being able to trade this piece, not trading that piece. If you do pay Bryce Young, that's going to be umpteen $1 million. You can't afford to do that. I heard somebody say Daniel Jones. The Colts going to pick Daniel Jones up, bro. If they don't pick Daniel Jones up, they be a motherfucking fool. Just like the Seahawks going to pick up Sam Donald. Y'all got to understand that. At least for a bridge, and then go draft, some type of quarterback and let him sit for about 2 or 3 years. And then see what they got in that. And then go from there after they built the team out. It's a lot of things. You picked up the wrong guy, like Quantum was saying. If you picked him up just for he was the nice guy or for optics, we fucked up. We fucked up.
That's why they did.
That's what Tepper wanted.
We fucked up. Fuck them optics shit. At the end of the day, that's what I was alluding to though, Quantum. At the end of the day, you got to be able to play. Damn them optics.
Hey, go. You know what the problem was? See, I don't know if Tepper understood the Charlotte market well enough to understand it. There's some real diehard Panther fans here. I think he thought maybe it was kind of like a experimental type of town where people don't, we're not like outside like the Bills fans, right?
He don't respect stuff. He don't respect us like he respect Pittsburgh and them Steelers fans.
Right. And I think when he got here, I think he thought this is like a fly-by-night type of town. But when he got in the city, he realized, it's real fans in Charlotte.
They really love their Panthers up here. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what you said you got your finger on the pulse too. I heard a lot of things. I got my ear to the ground as well. You see what I'm saying? One thing he thought, hey, I'm Big Daddy Warbucks. I got all these billions. He didn't understand that it was money in Charlotte too.
Exactly.
See, we think like, oh, I'm coming here with all the goddamn money. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw my nuts on the table. Hey, what about over there? What is that? The Ironworks or whatever? They told them to go to hell. They ain't selling.
Charlotte Fountain. They did tell him that.
Yeah. See, that opened his eyes too. And then he said, well, I was gonna try to hold shit down. And then I said, well, damn, when Jerry and them built this motherfucker, he said they knew what they was doing. See, he thought it was a bunch of hayseed motherfuckers down here, you know what I'm saying? That didn't know what the fuck was going on and didn't have no goddamn money.
Hey, go eat now. Let me turn your attention to something. Across the street, you see where that Honeywell building sits at? Right across on Mint?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right across Mint. Yeah.
Right. That entire development is owned by a firm called Lincoln Harris. They developed that property. And what Tepper found out was He didn't know developers pretty much had. I mean, Goldman Sachs funded that entire development. Y'all remember when they built it from nothing?
It's the city. It's basically the quiet city of banking, bro. He didn't know where the fuck he was coming.
Second in the country in banking,
He didn't know. He didn't know he was coming to money.
He didn't know. He didn't know. He didn't realize how powerful it was here. I mean,
see, that's what I'm thinking, right? What y'all saying?
Money
right
all in
there.
there.
Yeah,
hey, Lincoln Harris. They put a brand new Bank of America headquarters right across the street. Yeah, it's and I know because I'm always in that building. So right in that building, Merrill Lynch and Bank of America, they pretty much do most of the international trade right there on the 42nd floor of that building every single day. That entire they got Deloitte. Exactly. Deloitte is right. Deloitte is that lean-to building right across from that one. They put the new Robinson Bradshaw attorney firm is in that brand new building right by the new lot they clearing for the new condo tower. What they it's going to be like a mixed-use tower. He didn't realize that kind of money was right there. Then Honeywell was like, you know what? We want to get on the naming rights because we want our logo to be displayed on Monday Night Football, which is why they put that big Honeywell sign right behind the scoreboard.
Right behind the scoreboard.
Exactly
Honeywell got back and got a little bit of my money on in there too. Because they got some investment and banking in there too.
Honeywell is a Fortune 500. It's one of the largest companies in the United States. They produce defense projects. They do a lot of weapons for the military. So, people don't know that.
So, Quan, question.
Yes, sir.
Question. So BOA, they really don't own the stadium?
No, BOA is a naming rights deal. They got a 20-year naming rights.
Yeah,
okay, that's all. Because I always want to know how that works.
Well, naming rights. See, here's what the Bank of America did. Smart. So what they did was they ran out of the naming rights deal about a year or two ago. Damn. And Tepper re-signed them to another contract to have the naming rights on the building. But see, Bank of America is smart because they moved their tower right across the street behind the Honeywell building, or right beside the Honeywell building.
Okay.
So now
that's right across the street from the damn stadium. Mm-hmm.
That's correct. Yeah. So they get all of the naming rights, Bank of America. But guess what? Right across the street on the other side of Stonewall, or now Brooklyn Village, Wells Fargo decides, you know what, we're gonna put our logo up here too. So now they got their logo sitting up there.
So now it's a banking war, like right there on those two blocks.
Yes,
right there.
Damn near right behind that. What is that? The east side? Is that the east side? Quantum? Is that it?
East side? What's that?
Is that east side? Because it's not the main scoreboard. Because the main scoreboard is behind 77. You see 77. That's not.
Oh, you talking about the Mint Street? Oh, you talking about the let me see. Yeah, that's the East Gate. The East Gate.
East Gate. East side.
East Gate. So
if you look, Monday Night Football and see, once we start getting good and getting Monday Night Football Sunday night, you know what I'm saying? Them what you call it, games. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's what they want you to see when they start panning the belt.
That's what they want you to see.
That's what they want you to see.
Hey, now here's something funny for y'all to realize. What a Wells Fargo building is, that used to be Duke Energy's headquarters. Duke Energy owned that building. They moved out and sold it to Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo picked it up, and Duke Energy built a new tower across the street, which opened about 2 years ago, 2.5 or 3 years ago, brand new. Now their tower is going to be displayed on Monday Night Football, which is behind the Harvey Gantt Museum, right on the corner of Brooklyn Village and Tryon Street. So
that doesn't make any sense. If it was already going to be displayed, why would they sit there and sell it to somebody else so they can get another tower?
Because it costs money to maintain that building. And so they realized, you know what? It's more advantageous to let Wells Fargo have that building because they were already leasing up the top 8 floors of the building anyway. So they said, we'll just sell it to you.
And think about this, Bloody. Go ahead and build now before the price go up.
Before the price go up.
And then in the next 20 years, they selling the goddamn building again.
That's correct.
Oh, so they just monopoly, just keep flipping it, flipping and flipping.
Exactly.
It's real estate. It's uptown real. That's the new uptown right there. Yeah, that's those 3 blocks right there. Now, if you know, right there on Mint Street and what's that? Mint and Graham was the old Duke Energy headquarters for years and years and years. Right there, it still sits there. But what happened was this Chinese developer came in and bought that old building. Now they're converting it to condos right now. You can see this. You can see the crane over it right now. They're building it right now. So they're converting the Duke Energy building into condos. So Tepper was like, "Oh shoot, That's some money in Charlotte.
Yeah. See, look at him. He done made $3 billion. He done made $3 billion since he been here.
A whole lot. $3 billion. The team is doubled in value since he bought it.
Damn. And we've been losing like shit.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's the city money, man. It's look, man. The corporate sponsorships in Charlotte is off the chain. It's a lot.
You need to teach a class on this shit, man. Because I'm learning, but it still feel like I'm slow as fuck right now.
Well, it's because you weren't exposed to it. You haven't studied it. That's all it is.
Because I don't understand that collar language and shit. I just see these snob motherfuckers. I'm just like,
well, really bloody. All you got to do is follow the money.
Follow the money. Thank you, Go.
Yeah,
follow the money.
That's it. That's
follow
all
the
it
money.
takes. Follow the money.
You're gonna learn everything you need to know.
All you got, you can Google them and see the moves they making and be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You making them at a lower, you know what I'm saying? Lower.
Hear the bad part about it. But, you know, part about that shit, man. With this job I got, I ain't got time to do shit except to shut my eyes and go back to that damn building. Sad to say.
Mm-hmm.
Which one? You said go back to the building? What building?
Nah, the building, the warehouse that I go to drive these trucks and be delivering damn pods and shit all over the mittens.
It's all good. Hey man, you get in where you fit in, brother. Hey, as long as your attitude is where it needs to be, you stay grounded and you stay focused, you can get out of there easy. You just gotta have some exposure and a plan. That's all.
That's the thing I'm trying to figure out, like what else I can get into. Man,
get into a lot of stuff, buddy. You're a smart dude.
I'm maybe a smart dude, but I'm not a people person like Quantum. Like
I doubt that. I contest that. I contest that notion, brother. I don't
listen. I rocks with y'all because you know what I'm saying. Y'all educate me. Y'all, you know what I'm saying. Y'all take a lot of stress up off me, and I love to do this shit. But naturally in IRL, I fucking hate people.
Hey, look at Go. Hey, Go understands logistics very well. That's what he does. Goat's a logistics master.
I've never been exposed to logistics.
He's doing it now. He's probably in his truck right now.
Oh yeah, I'm
line Go.
Right now. Nah, I'm moving.
I told you. I tried to tell you. Go understands the moving freight. It's a lot of money in freight, man. Hey, it's more trucking firms in Charlotte than anywhere on the Eastern Seaboard. It's like 300 trucking firms in Charlotte, man. Right, Go.
Well, see, I don't do a lot of stuff out of Charlotte. I do a lot of stuff out of Fayetteville, and right there out of a lot of the processing plants. That's what I've always done. Because my thing was, and always is, people always got to eat. You know what I'm saying? So I always did perishable. And a damn thing gonna get past perishable. You gonna put something in your mouth. I don't give a damn. So I do from meat to fruit. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're vegetarian or something like that, I got you.
Hey, Go. I actually I move product like that internationally. Perishables. That's where the real money is. See, a lot of people don't realize how much international entities consume perishables on a daily basis, like fruit and chicken and sugar and stuff like that. Blow your mind.
Yeah.
A lot of money in that, guys. A lot of money in that.
So y'all ain't, I know, I'm pretty sure y'all got that medical. Y'all get a lot of medical field money up there too, don't?
Shoot, it's a lot of money in medical, man.
Yeah.
If you move product,
and you want to know where a lot of medical money at in North Carolina? Up in Asheville. Places like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Up in the mountains.
Really, I say, you know, because like
close by Boone and shit too.
County.
Yeah,
like a lot of people like be doing, like transferring like certain shit. You know what I'm saying, from different companies, like organs or whatever. You know what I'm saying. You can have your own independent van. You know that they do a lot of that shit down here too. So that's why I was saying, you know, for logistics or whatnot, they do a lot of medical.
I hire firms like Goat to move the product to the shipyards where we actually transport it on the water. So we hire.
You work on the port. You work through the port.
Well, I do international trade finance.
Okay, yeah.
What we do is we move products from, like, let's say for instance, we might have a 5,000 metric ton sugar offer going to Nigeria, and I'm not going to drive it to the port, so I got to hire a freight liner like Goat to move it there for me to load onto the vessel so they can actually put it on the water and move it out.
Right.
To designated location. So we hire firms like Goats to move the product for us, you know, on the in freight.
Okay.
That's what I do.
And that's all driving too, ain't it? Go.
No, I mean the reefer,
I mean
dry
reefers,
van.
reefers. My
Yeah.
fault.
Yeah.
That was 46,
We
58
moved.
foot unit. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
we'll
moved.
go. You go get the container and get
soybeans,
it filled and drop it back off at the port.
Well, see me,
wherever you have
I
where
got
the contract go.
see me, I got accounts. You see what
There
I'm
you
saying?
go.
My shit is scheduled out for the year. Well, hell, the
Right.
next year's sometime. So
Yeah.
my shit
Contract.
it's pretty much guaranteed. Yeah,
He's in
contract to
demand. He's in high demand. Because
But how
go
far?
find
I'm gonna ask y'all, how far Charlotte from the port?
depends on which one. Charleston, you got a port in Charleston. You got one in
Charleston, the biggest port here in the Carolinas.
Yeah, Charleston.
Yeah, see, that's what I do. I work through the
Savannah
port.
too. Savannah's got one.
Because I'll just say it like this: driving from where I'm at in the metro all the way to Chuck, you talking about a good 2.5, maybe.
Yeah,
that ain't bad.
Depending on how
Though, 2.5
traffic.
hours.
And I'm an hour away from Charlotte, so you're looking at about 3.5, maybe 4, depending on how traffic, like how it is from here to the A. So that's a day back. So that's 8 hours just going from update down here and back. That's a whole shift.
We hire people like Bloody too. What's up, Petey?
What's going on, fellas, man? I'm sorry. I want to know y'all opinion on this Travis Gibson's trade. Well, not trade. Well, pickup. Not trade. But a pickup from the 49ers linebacker.
You talking about the linebacker?
Yeah, Travis Gibson. We just picked up.
I think it's just depth. I think it's just depth, Petey.
They playing like the dude is supposed to start. Like they got gave the playbook.
They brought him. They already elevated him to the 53.
Because I mean, they drafted him from another somebody else's what they call them, the little players that don't play. What they call them? He was on a 49ers practice squad.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is where we finish at. That's where we finish at. Either somebody got banged up they're not telling us about, or he come in better than somebody else. Once Brady Christensen went out, and I think somebody else, and then they got rid of Crumley this morning, that made room on the 53. So they just elevated.
I mean to interrupt, fellas, but see, shoot, I got to slide, man. It's good talking to y'all boys, man. Hope I can get another opportunity to chat with y'all.
Absolutely, brother. And me too, Gold. I got to slide, brother. I got to jump off, brother. I appreciate you guys, man.
It ain't gonna be long from here. I appreciate
you guys have a good night, man. Definitely.
All right, fellas.
So yeah, Petey, what they did, they elevated him because they Jaden Crumley either they dropped him back down to the practice squad or they either released him, and then somebody else, Brady Christensen, he's on IR, and something else happened. So they was I think they were just able to slide a linebacker in there, and that's
Trevor
what we
Wallace got a concussion last week.
Oh, he did. Okay, so I didn't even see that. That slid by me, and I thought I didn't see his name on no damn injury report. They must ain't put him on the injury. He must be on the one tomorrow then, because I damn sure didn't see him on no injury report.
And then I don't know if it was because of what's the name bad playing as well too. Rosemoon, because he consecutive games, or some that games he play well, and some games he play shitty.
Well, I mean we already knew he was the weak link. That's why they took the green dot from him. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? But he got like he's in there. He got 60 some odd tackles, man, already. So I mean, it ain't like he playing shitty. You know what I'm saying? But he probably ain't playing, and he ain't fast. So he might not play the style that ever roll. Yeah, he can't cover. Neither one of them have great cover skills. So, I mean, you getting ready to have these teams right here that's getting ready to expose us with the tight end. Green Bay going to expose us with the tight end a hell of a lot. So they might have just brought somebody in with better cover skills. You got to look at it like that.
Need to look at his film and see kind of like get what's play style. You know what I'm saying? Kind of get an idea of what his play style is.
You ain't got a whole lot of tape on him. He ain't had a whole lot of snaps. You know what I'm saying? What he started like 4 games or something over there, some shit, and they been hurt. So it ain't like he ain't no world beater, needle mover. You know what I'm saying? He just may have better couple skills than what we got. You know what I mean? And we thin right there, so it ain't like it's a whole line of motherfuckers that's You know, oh, we can play sunset. We can play sunset. No, we thin there, inside and outside line. So if Trevin got a goddamn what you call it and shit, Rosenboom cover skills and stuff. What's that boy over there? The tight end for Green Bay, and Jordan Love like to
Yeah,
go to him. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, buddy. You feel me? They'll do
You
that.
think
Just
we?
bring somebody in for one game just to try to hang with this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He probably gonna
No,
get
we.
beat like a drum, but still, they
I mean,
already realize.
only way they're gonna be. Matter of fact, only way they're gonna be able to contain it, they be able to contain Dobbs and the other three wide receivers. That slot receiver, the two wide outs, and that running. Oh my gosh, and the running back. And you got a tight end too. That's crazy, man.
Yeah,
They got a lot of work on.
yeah. It's man. The matchup with Green Bay, man, and see, a lot of people saying earlier, oh, that's defense. This defense. Driver said it too. This defense. This defense. But the defense was built to stop the run, and they did that. They put a lot of beef up front and stop the run. Stop the bleeding with the run. That's one damn thing. Like historical run numbers was put up on us last year. No Derrick Brown. And they did that,
Mhm.
y'all. They stopped the run. But we got a lot, even our corners and safeties, they good against the run. But these motherfuckers, I ain't say they can't cover, but if this is a weakness, that's the weakness. The cover.
Yeah.
Hey, love it and like it. Hey, we sat up there. We were like number 11 or 12 or something for a little while. Shit, I mean, and we had a good run and we were winning and we won 3 in a row. Hey, man, we had a good time. We had a good time. You know what I'm saying? We had fun.
It's back to
But
Absolutely.
reality, man. Grab the bill, grab
yeah,
your swisher, get ready.
yeah,
Cause this
yeah,
weekend, boy, gonna be a
yeah,
motherfucker, a
yeah.
long day.
And then see, hey driver, they say, why y'all coming up there with all this dark shit and dark side? You know what I'm saying? That's why. That's it's getting ready to go there, homie. Hey,
Back
you
to
had a good
reality.
run.
So
Back to reality, baby. Back to
These
reality, baby.
motherfuckers, man, I'm gonna choke the shit out of Canada's ass, though. I tell you that. That motherfucker coach talking about another motherfucker hurt. And he played our motherfucking game. That I tell you what.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
yeah. I'm gonna
think,
choke his
hey, I
ass.
think a lot of motherfuckers are, oh damn, Ashawn Robinson up there trying to fight at the end of the game and shit like that. I didn't see nobody getting hurt like that and walking and limping out and getting carried out by a scratch in that game. Then the next thing is a lot of motherfuckers talking about, you know what I'm saying, didn't practice and full participant and all that shit, ankles and knees and elbows and shoulders. Hey, y'all motherfuckers just don't want to go to Green Bay. That's
Yeah, I
all the
wanna
fuck
go
that is.
agree. Yeah, I wanna go. The
That's
motherfucker
all the
don't
fuck
wanna
that is.
go.
They don't
Yeah.
want to go to Green Bay.
Yeah. See, they got
Somebody
home.
else.
They got that free check last week. That shit felt
Yeah.
good. They're like, shit. We got free one shit. We might get another free one too, goddamn shit, man. This guy goddamn that guy out there sit there with him out, man. Them niggas cry. Them niggas don't even want to get on the field. I tell you, Princeton,
No.
boy, I ain't never seen it, bruh. Listen here. I've been watching football all year long heavy. I ain't never seen a nigga hit a nigga, go off the field, come back, hit a nigga again, go out. Man, what the fuck he smoke? What he drinking? Cause he ain't eating. Shit, that nigga light in the ass.
Well, he gonna get it, man. It's gonna take about next year. You gonna see when you see that nigga. You look at him right now, driver, and then when you see his shoulders start to broaden out and shit, like same thing happened to Burn. Same thing happened to Burn. And I told him, I said, but look at that boy Ben. Look how fast that boy is. You know what I'm saying? And then I
Yeah, he
started
got
seeing,
he.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you
I
right.
seen that nigga starting to broaden out and this and that. I tried to, he ain't this. He's still like that. Yeah, okay. Now look at it. It's that he was getting it. Y'all seen the speed. Y'all seen the toolbox being developed and everything like that right before your eyes, but you didn't want to pay him the money. Now
right.
Aiden Hutchinson making $180 million. I think it was 180. He one of the highest paid non-quarterbacks. Now he's reset the market for that position. You're gonna pay motherfucker for that edge rusher outside linebacker position. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Especially them boys coming out that's able to do that deal. You're gonna pay. You're gonna pay. You're gonna pay. We're gonna have to pay Nick Scott. If he keep it up like he doing, you're gonna have to
Yeah,
pay
he
him.
balled. That my boy now.
Yeah.
He balled.
He number 5 right now in rookies at that
Yeah,
position.
yeah, he come for your
Okay.
ass.
Hey,
He come for your ass. He don't get wait the next year. He gonna watch. He gonna
oh
have
yeah,
about 10 sacks. He gonna have about 10 sacks. I can see it. Yeah, he a
I
dog,
called
man.
him a Nick Bosa light because he was a right side, 265. He can play inside and out. You can move him like a chess piece. You can do a lot with him, especially in this 3-4. Understand? You can bring pressure.
I just want
I
one
told
more
y'all,
like him. But we get bad shit. But like you
Princeton
say,
gonna be all
Princeton,
right.
yeah, you
You
say
need that.
Princeton,
You
yeah.
need that.
He,
Hey, you need that defensive tackle driver. If you get
yeah,
that
you do
defensive
that.
tackle and get pressure up the middle, if you get that 3 tech, I'm trying to tell y'all, boy, we raising
That
hell.
that's why I was trying to tell yesterday. I like, man, we need to get a D tackle, a linebacker, and a quarterback. Like, these linebackers ain't that good like that, man. I'd rather have a D tackle, man, who get to the motherfucking backfield.
Yeah,
Fuck that
yeah,
shit. He make the job, a linebacker job easy. Yeah, you could have a decent, like, I ain't saying get no nigga like Rosewood now. No, you need a knucklehead, but you ain't gotta have no Ray Lewis sit
yeah. You ain't
behind
gotta
no
have them.
deep.
I
You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
I see Trevin Wallace. You be seeing flashes. What he can do. I think Trevin will be all right, y'all, if we get us a 3 tech in front of him as well. I think Trevin will be all right. Then you just worrying about an outside linebacker. You worrying about an outside linebacker.
All that worry about Trent, man. He's just so little, man. That motherfucker little nigga look like a quarterback or something.
He come through there and he do what he got to do now. I'm trying to tell you. And see, you done gave him the green dot all year. Long as if he keep getting better and better, that's why I'm surprised. He got a green dot and the shit
I say,
elevated.
yeah,
You
he
got to
get
realize
better
that,
now.
driver. He got a
Yeah,
green dot and the play elevated now.
yeah, he did that. Like, cause last year, like I said, I looked at his stats. I was like, shit, I had high house for him. So once he got the green dot, he showed that he could run the defense. That's why I said I could give you that because I just don't like how the nigga built. You know me. You know what I'm saying? I'm using them damn nail heads. But
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? I understand. I say the linebackers just ain't built like that no more. So I could deal with that. But we got to get a D tackle and a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I like that boy from LSU. But if we go first round and get a D tackle for sure, like how Philly did, that shit gonna lock us up. They gonna put us where we need to be at. See,
Yeah.
I'd rather get that D tackle, and then if I fall where I can get that linebacker, that safety, I go for that. Because I can go without that quarterback for another year. You know what I'm saying? That's why I told Mike Jack to hold up until the next year, 27. That's when you know what I'm saying, go get you a quarterback. But
They might get that corner. It all depends on where they fall at in that draft. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Because they looking at that position right there. They know Mike Jack ain't shit though. They ain't sitting here thinking they're gonna wait on Mike Jack, you know what I'm saying? To hold that shit down. Cause people are
yeah.
picking on Mike Jack. They ain't going to JC. They pick, especially when JC got them 2 picks. They ain't going to JC like that.
Oh yeah, we know he's a wicked leak now. I ain't no good
Hey,
question about that. I don't like Mike Jack, but I understand that I'd rather have like you said, a 3 tech who gonna get to that motherfucker. If we get that dog when we could get him, we could get him. Now, if we found that spot to get that motherfucker LSU the first round, that
mm,
quarterback, then I'm fine with that too. Now I'm fine with it, but I understand that we got Mike Jack for another year. And quarterbacks, they coming, but like I say, because LSU got a few of them too. That you could
yeah.
go, they gonna go
So
back to back. And I
you can
know,
go
you
get
know
an
what I'm
elite one.
saying? Yeah.
You go get an
So,
elite one, and then you
yeah.
rotate them 3 boys right there. Guess what? Before the end of the year, Mike Jack gonna be playing nickel corner or big nickel or some shit like that. Watch it. They're gonna take his snap from him. You feel what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
then now you're gonna have a total defensive backfield. And then you'll come back along and then I think they're gonna try cornerback safety, shit like that. Because they're gonna look at saying, okay, we just throw beef at that front line with Derek Brown. And we got by with it 1 year, they're gonna try it again. They got by with it 1 year, they're gonna try it again. Especially if we end up, and we probably, y'all, real talk, gonna win 2 to 3 more games. 2 to 3 more games. And what that finish us? 6 or 7?
Yeah,
And
17,
that's going
somewhere around
yeah,
that. Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's gonna put you somewhere between 12 and 20, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using that as a big, wide, broad scope, but that's where you're gonna be at. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And so, not picking out the top 5, top 10. Don't look at them boys, right? Them other boys. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be a cornerback or safety or something like that. Hey,
Yeah.
Flame for Jesus. Flame for Jesus with a $20 super chat. We appreciate you, Flame, so enough. Show enough. I respect everyone on the panel and in the chat. Everyone have a blessed weekend and a safe and be safe and take care. We have to pay the good young players. These older players and free agents can go after the draft, I hope. Hey, Flame, absolutely right. We appreciate it, Flame. That's what I just got through saying. Uh, I
Yeah,
don't
play
think we
right
go
there.
into free agency is heavy this year right here. I think they look at they pay more attention to the draft. Maybe a Quentin Williams or something like that we was talking about earlier. You get him before this trade deadline, or maybe a Kayvon Thibodeau or something like that. And then if you do that, you're looking at the draft and free agency a little bit differently come next year. And then maybe that money goes to Rico Dowdle. You know what I'm saying? I got faith in Brent Tillis to find that bread and distribute that bread. Like some people say, the um the cap don't exist. Some people say it's non-existent. So if Tillis know how to get past it, more power to him. Well, we ain't in the red. I love it. Uh, I'm gonna get last words, man. Wiley coming in the morning with Straight Talk with Wiley. Y'all know what time it is. 6 a.m. in the morning, Straight Talk with Wiley. We might do a Friday night show. You got to see how
Uh oh.
everybody line up.
Uh oh.
But y'all know we'll be around here. We'll be out here. Petey, quick, give me a last word there with your buddy Ro.
Oh man, it's always a pleasure, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a long rest of the season. Get your popcorn ready and your disappointment. And don't get inspired like Q.
Oh shit, he is motherfucker.
Hey,
Hey man, you know me, man.
talk to me,
Hey,
Dropper.
we got a chance. I'm always gonna feel like that now. But it seems like it's getting cold. And when I started saying it's getting cold, it's shit for to hit the fan. So hey, don't be surprised, man. If things get so cold around this motherfucker, you'll see nothing. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, everything gotta go. New furniture. Yeah, new bedroom suit. Everything. So, but we got a week to go in, man, and look better than we did last year, man. So that's all I'm gonna say, man. I appreciate everybody on the panel. You know me. I'm gonna come in a little on the wild side. But we gotta keep it together though. We gotta keep it together. Real shit be talking on here though. So we gotta keep it together. I appreciate y'all, man.
No doubt, no doubt. Hey, like I say, y'all. Yeah, I think you gone. But like I say, y'all, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. It's been Power Rankings, Go Talk. Another one in the books next week. We'll be talking about week 10. Um, we'll see where we at. Carolina Panthers was number 19 overall. I think what else we did? The show the Ted McMillan and Nick Scorton, the two rookies that was doing work. We told y'all where they was and where they ranked at. A lot of stuff was said tonight. A lot of stuff will be said in the morning. Black Cat Panther Podcast Networks, man. Like I said, man, hit that like button, man. Let's get these likes up. Appreciate y'all. Other than that, y'all know where we at. We out here.
Appreciate it, Mr. Davis. What's up? This is Thomas Davis, man, and you are watching the Black Cat Panther Podcast. Make sure y'all tune in all season long.